Boy. Well, hey there, everybody. Welcome to the release of the Grand Tour. Oh, the Grand Order. Sorry, I was thinking of Dragon Ball. Thankfully, you know, when I started this game for Japan, it was about a month ago, and I only had to wait a month for the English version. Unfortunately, some people have been waiting about apparently close to 2 years, but with the English version finally here, let's get right into it. Do you agree not to be a bitch? Yes. Base sequence, human Gmorg confirmed. Alignment, lawful, neutral. Welcome to the data center for the future of humankind. This is the security organization of the preservation of humanity, Chaldea. Fingerprint, voice print, and DNA authentication cleared. Magical circuit assessment complete. Username matched. You are recognized as a member of the primates. Nice to meet you. You're our first monkey today. We hope you enjoy your time here. We are very sorry. Another 180 seconds is needed to complete the admission process. Enjoy a simulated battle while you wait. Regulation, Senior. Contract Servants, Saber, Lancer, Archer. There will be no record of your score. Feel free to enjoy. Activating Heroic Experience Summoning System Fate. We hope you have a good experience as the master of these 180 seconds. If you say so, Roboto. Well, that's interesting. So this was a simulated fight they make you do. I just thought this... Obviously it's a tutorial, but that's kind of cute that they make it a simulation. I know some of you people are probably here to learn the mechanics, but trust me, don't expect me to be able to like sit down and be like, well, if you do this, you'll have the ultimate score of this. I started this game about a month ago. Your guess is as good as mine. I just know the basics pretty well. Beyond that, though, I got nothing. The quickest and easiest assertion I can give you right now is red first means strength, green first means crit, blue first means NP. Also, be very, very thankful that they didn't actually record English voices for this, because I guarantee you that would have been some awkward stuff. 3 greens, 10 crit stars. Your crit chance is higher than ever. Well, that's funny, they give you a rush in the tutorial. I wonder if it's... No, it's probably not, because it's a tutorial battle, but if you could force yourself to have your NP 100 for him, you could have him commit suicide for you at the very first training golem. What a guy. Oh, by the way, the reason I know a lot of you are expecting me to be like, why weren't you streaming the exact second English came out? I re-rolled a bit to get a certain amount of characters I wanted, so I have a count basically set up to play if this one doesn't pull through for me, but at least it allows me to see the story at first. Oh man, dude. My email, my PMs, my DMs, whatever you want to name it, they were being cluttered. Like, why aren't you streaming right now? English is out, stream now, no. I'm like, guys. I'm not gonna stream me re-rolling this game. Foo? Caillou? K.O. Foo. What's that sound?
Since it's neither morning nor night, please wake up, Senpai.
Who are you?
That's a hard question to answer suddenly. Maybe not important enough to know my name? No, I do have a name. I have a proper name, but I never really had the chance to use it. I'm afraid I don't leave a good first impression. Anyways, can I ask you a question, Senpai? You were asleep, but I don't see why you'd sleep in the hall. Did you not sleep unless you're on a hard bed?
Yes. I can't sleep unless I'm on a straw mat. I was born this way. It's a condition, okay? Does everyone have to bring this up all the time?
Oh, a Japanese carpet. I've heard of those before. I see.
Boo. Caillou noises, Merlin dog noises.
I completely forgot. I still haven't introduced you, have I, Fu? This squirrel-like creature is Fu. He's a privileged life form allowed to freely walk around Chaldea. Fu led me here, and that's how I ran into you, Senpai.
Merlin dog noises.
He ran off somewhere again. He does that sometimes. Just walks around.
I've never seen an animal like that before.
Yes, normally he doesn't go near anyone aside from me. But he seems to like you, Senpai. Congratulations, now you shall be the second caretaker of Fu and Chaldea.
Oh, there you are, Mosh. That won't do, you know, wandering around without permission. Oh, someone's already with you? You're... I see, the rookie who just got assigned here. I'm Lev Flinner, one of the technicians employed here. And your name is? I see. My name. We're gonna be... Diglett Dig. There we go.
Diglett Dig. So you're one of the last of the 48 candidates. Welcome to Chaldea. I'm glad you're here. I heard you were selected out of the many public applicants. How was your training? A year? 6 months? 3 months? I'll leave that to your imagination.
I see that you already know how competitive it is in here. You're going to hide your info from your rivals? Dr. Leff, Diglett Dig's training was less than a few hours. I think it's from embarrassment. Oh, well, I see now. We had an emergency opening for applicants to fill out numbers. So you're one of them? Do forgive me, I wasn't considerate. But please don't be discouraged because you're a public applicant. We need all of you for this mission. 38 elite mages plus 10 talented public applicants. Somehow we were able to gather all possible candidates. That's something to rejoice over. This year, 2017, all possible candidates capable of Spiritron dives were brought to Chaldea. If there's something you don't understand, feel free to ask Mash or myself. Anytime. Come to think of it, what were you talking with him about, Mash? That's not like you. Do you know each other before?
No, I've never met Senpai before. I saw Senpai sleeping here, so I just pictured him. I pictured laying on him. He looks so comfortable.
Sleeping? Diglett Dig was sleeping here. Ah, you went through the simulation already. Spiritron dives can get you if you're not used to them. After the simulation, the gate must have opened and you walked over here before you returned to consciousness. It's a type of sleepwalking. When you fell, Diglett Dig, that's when Mosh spoke to you. You seem to be fine, but I'd like to take you to the infirmary just in case. Sorry, hang in there a little longer. The director's orientation is about to start. You should hurry over. Orientation? Yes, the great master candidates assigned here today like you, Diglett Dig. In other words, it's for the big boss to welcome the careless newbies. Me? A newbie? Ha! I just killed an immortal death god like 3 hours ago. If you show up, you'll be late. You'll be on our radar for the entire year. The orientation begins in 5 minutes in the central command room. Go straight down this hall. Hurry.
Dr. Leff, do you think you'd be allowed to sit in the orientation too?
Well, if you stand way back in the corner, I'll think she'll look the other way. But why?
I just thought I should take Senpai to the command room. It's possible that Senpai might fall asleep on the way again.
If I leave you alone like this, director might yell at me. I should tag along as well. Yes? If that's what you want to do, Mosh, go ahead. You okay with that, Diglett Dig? If you have no other questions, let's head to the command room. Is there anything else you want to know? I have no questions. Why is she calling me Senpai? You know what? I'll ask that. Why is she calling me Senpai? Oh, don't worry about it. To her, every human your age is her Senpai. But it's unusual to hear her actually call someone that. This might be the first time. Ooh. I'm good with girls in their first times. Actually, I'm intrigued. Say, Mash, why do you call him Senpai?
The reason? Diglett Dig is the most human-like person I've ever met.
Which means?
I don't feel threatened, so there's no reason for me to be hostile. Instead, I feel... different. Like this churning in my heart.
I see, that is important. People at Chaldea are all a piece of work. I agree with you, Mosh. I think you two will get along just fine.
If you like Senpai, Dr. Leff, the director will probably hate Senpai.
Well, why don't we hide the restroom to boycott the orientation then? Wrong voice. We'll only make the director more upset. We're going to have to leave it to fate. Shall we jump into the lion's den? Hey, once you get used to her, she can be a pretty sweet person. Wow. This is a hell of a long tutorial talk. Ugh.
This is the central command room. You've seen this place before, but technically you actually haven't. Your number, Senpai, is single digit. You're in the front row. Take an empty seat in the front row. Senpai, you're looking a bit pale.
Sleepy.
So sleepy. It's an after effect of the simulator. I wish I could take you to the infirmary. ...
Says mysterious girl. Oh my goodness. No more small talk. See, the orientation's already begun.
But that wasn't on time, but it looks like we're all here now. Welcome to the special organization, Chaldea. I'm the director, Olga Marie Atmosphere. You have been selected or discovered from each nation for your rare... Are you alright, Senpai?
Wait, was I asleep?
Yes, you seem like you're in REM sleep. Anyway, the director's sleep seemed to have awoken you completely. Thank goodness. You've been left out of the first mission, Senpai. I was taking you back to your room. Oh!
Merlin dog noises. A squirrel in your face.
No, this is normal. No problem at all. Fu likes to attack my face, slide around my back, and settle on my shoulder.
So you're used to that, huh?
Yes, it's been a year since Fu came to live here.
Merlin dog noises.
Apparently Fu's embraced you as one of his own. But can a squirrel who sees humans as rivals exist in this world?
He sees me as a rival?
Well, knowing Fu as I do, I'm sure he'll forget it by tomorrow. Actually, we've researched our destination. This is your room, Senpai.
I see. Thank you for coming all this way.
It's fine if you ask me, Senpai. I wouldn't mind even if it's treating you to lunch.
Merlin dog noises.
Fu says he'll look after you, Senpai. That set my mind at ease. Now that I'm off, if we're lucky, I think we'll meet again.
This is quite the long little thing. Okay, I'm in here. Wait, who are you? This is an empty room. It's where I slack off. Who gave you permission to come in?
I was told that this was my room.
Oh, whoops. Your room, this place? Oh, I see. So the last one finally showed up, huh? Well, nice to meet you, Diglett Dig. Didn't think I'd run into you like this, but let me introduce myself again. I'm the head of the medical department, Romani Archimon. For some reason, people just call me Dr. Roman. I don't know why, but it's easy to pronounce, so go ahead and call me Roman. Fact is, Roman has a nice ring to it, no? It sounds cool and vaguely sweet.
It's nice to meet you, Doctor.
Yes, nice to meet you too. I look forward to getting to know you.
Merlin dog noises.
Oh. So your shoulder is that mysterious creature I've heard so much about? Whoa, nice to meet you. Mosh told me a lot about him, but I didn't really think he'd existed. Hey, why don't I teach you some tricks? Alright, shake hand. If you do it well, I'll give you a snack. Fu. What? He gave me a really pitying look and then completely ignored me. Anyway, I think I get what's going on. You're the rookie who just got here, then on the director's bad side? Then you and I are alike, just so you know. I got called and yelled by her too. You know the race shift experiment's about to start, right? The entire staff's been sent to help out. But since it's my job to look after everyone's health, I had nothing to do. The machines are more accurate at reading the vitals of the mages who are in the coffins. Whoa! The director said, when you're here, Romani, everyone slacks off. Then she threw me out, so I've been sulking here. But that's when you showed up. That's what they call a blessing in disguise, right? Since we both have nowhere to go, why don't we spend some time and deepen our friendship? Whoa!
Yeah, man. Me and you, baby. Let's deepen our friendship. It's so nice to meet you. I'm glad that we're in this room together. Me and you, Dr. Roman. I'm sure we're gonna have a long, happy life together.
Sure, this is my room anyhow. Yeah, so that means I'm visiting a friend's room. Whoa, I've made a new friend! So that's the structure of Chaldea, an underground workshop built on a snowy mountain 6,000 meters above the sea level.
Romani, we're going to start the race shift soon. Could you come in case there's an emergency? The A-team's in perfect condition, but B-team on down is less experienced and they're displaying some slight abnormalities. It probably comes from anxiety. The inside of that coffin is like a cockpit.
Hey Lef, I feel bad for them, but why don't I give them some anesthesia?
Yeah, hurry up, will you? If you're in the infirmary, then you can get here in 2 minutes. This is the infirmary, is it? Isn't the infirmary, is it?
Whoa, please don't mention that. It's gonna take 5 minutes from here, no matter what. Well, I think they'll forgive me for being a little late. A-team has no issues anyways. Well, that guy's named Lef Linear. He's the mage who created the near-future observation lens Shiva, a telescope used to observe the Persuado planet Chaldea's. Shiva not only observes Chaldeas, but also serves as a surveillance system for most of this facility. Also, it was the previous director who built the summoning-unsummoning system, which is the foundation of the ray shift tech. To actualize the theory, the Persuado Spiritron calculation engine, basically a supercomputer, was provided by the Atlas Academy. All these different talents have been gathered to carry out these different missions. It's pointless for an ordinary doctor like me to be there, but if I'm summoned, I must go. Thanks for chatting with me, Diglett Dig. When you get settled in, come by the infirmary. Next time I'll treat you to some yummy cake. What's this? The lights are out. Did something...
Emergency, emergency. A fire has broken out in the central power station and the central command room. Central area's containment wall will activate in 90 seconds. All staff must evacuate from Gate 2 at once. Repeat, the central power station and the central...
Was that an explosion just now? What on earth is happening? Monitor, show us the command room. Is everybody alright?
Command room? What about Mosh?
What's this? Diglett Dig, evacuate right now. I'm going to the command room. The containment wall is about to close. Get yourself out before it's too late.
Merlin dog noises.
I know. Let's go save Mash.
Did they call Mashu Mash in this? I'm just gonna call her Mashu if they keep calling her Mash. Mash is weird. Sounds like mashed potatoes.
Wait, what are you doing? Wrong way. Gate 2's over there. Don't tell you you're coming with me. Sure, the more helping hands the better, but... Oh man, there's no time to argue. Make sure you get back there before it's too late. No survivors. Only Chaldeas is safe.
What the? Everyone's dead. Well, that was quick.
This is where the explosion originated. There was no accident. It was sabotage.
Generator operation stopped. Power level critical. Switch the backup generator error. Please switch manually. Containment wall will close in 40 seconds. Those remain in central area. Evacuate immediately. I'm heading down to the underground power station.
Ugh, words. We can't let Chaldea's lights go out. Hurry up and go back the way we came. You can still make it. Listen, don't stop anywhere in the way. Go outside and wait for help.
System switching the final phase of ray shift. Coordinations 82,004, January 30th, Fukio, Japan. Lab place shifting protection established. Singularity's additional factor slot secured. Unsummoned program set. Please start final adjustments. Let's go with...
Something's wrong. Gotta hurry back.
Whew, Mashu, no!
Oh.
Hang in there. I'll get you out now.
It's all right. You can't save me. Don't mind me. Please, run. Ah.
Morning. All observation staff. Chaldea's state has changed. Now, rewriting Shiva's near-future prediction data. Unable to detect the existence of mankind 100 years in the near future of Earth. Unable to confirm human survivors. Unable to guarantee mankind's future.
Chaldea has turned bright red. No, never mind that.
Central area sealed. 180 seconds till internal contamination procedure.
They shut off the area. Now we can't get out.
We'll figure it out now. Coffin vitals. Masters. Baseline not reached. Ray shift requirement not met. Searching for qualifying master. Found. Candidate number 48. Diglett Dig. Reset as master. Yeah, boy. Unsummoned program start. Spiritron conversion start.
Senpai? Would you mind holding my hand?
Ray shift starting in 3, 2, 1. All procedures clear. First order commencing operation.
Whew.
Bang, that was a hell of a tutorial. Kinda threw a lot of random information at you for some reason.
Singularity F, the First Order. Welcome to a burning hellscape.
Merlin dog noises. Merlin dog noises.
It's like something licked my cheek. Again.
Senpai, please wake up, Senpai. Oh, wake up. Maybe I should use the official title. Master, please wake up. If you don't wake up, I will kill you.
Diglett dig. Silence.
Thank goodness you're awake, Senpai. I'm so glad you're safe.
I was gonna say, did Mashu just say I will kill you? I don't think she said that. I'm guessing there's somebody else here with us.
I'll explain later. First, take a look around you, please. Linguistic communication impossible. Identifying life form as hostile. Master, your orders, please. You and I will overcome this together.
Welcome back to tutorial mode.
The green card, blah 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 blah. I don't care. I already know all this. Yep. The whole fandom knows her as Artoria. Altria is new. Oh yeah, you guys are talking about... I'm guessing the English version changed her name? Or the English version of her name? I don't really mind calling her whichever version you prefer me to call her as, so just let me know what you want me to call Alteria, Artria, whatever, and I'll call her that. It shouldn't be too hard in the English playthrough of this, because since most of you watched me do the Japan one, I had Joan of Arc and Miss Pendragon, or Sabers, I guess as I called her, but I haven't rolled them on this version yet, so unless I roll her, it shouldn't be too much of a worry.
Phew, I've had my worries, but we made it somehow. Are you hurt, Senpai? Does your stomach hurt, or does it feel heavy?
Mashu, you're that powerful? Yeah, I'll call her whatever you want me to call her, don't worry about it. I honestly, since I've seen nothing involving fate, it has no meaning to me, so whatever you want me to call her, I'll call her.
Now, in combat training, I always had to stay after class. I couldn't even do a pull-up. The reason I was able to fight like that just now.
Right, I finally got through. Hello? This is Chaldea, command room. Do you read me?
This is Mosh Kierlight, a member of A-Team. At this time, I've completed the shift to Singularity F. My sole companion is Diglett Dig, mind and body both intact. Racial compatibility, master compatibility satisfactory. Please register Diglett Dig as an official researcher.
So Diglett Dig got dragged to the race shift, huh? I'm impressed you didn't lose your existence. I'm really glad. Also, Mosh, of course, I'm glad you're safe too, but what's up with that outfit? It's shameless. I didn't raise you dressed like that.
I did. Goddamn.
I transformed into this. I couldn't protect Senpai wearing Chaldea's uniform.
What do you mean by transform, Mosh? Did you hit your head, or was it...
Dr. Roman, please be quiet. Please check my condition. I think you'll understand the situation better.
Your physical condition... Whoa! Physical strength, magical circuits, everything's improved. You're not so much a human, but... You're a babe! I mean a servant! Damn, look at that body.
I don't remember how it happened, but it seems I have survived by fusing with a servant. To investigate and resolve Singularity F, a servant was provided in advance at Chaldea. The servant lost its master in that explosion. It was doomed to vanish, but at the last second he offered me a contract. In return for the abilities of the noble phantasm of a heroic spirit, he wanted me to eliminate the cause of the singularity.
Heroic spirit and a human? Fused? A demi-servant? That's Chaldea's 6th experiment. I see, so it finally succeeded, huh? Does this heroic spirit still have its consciousness?
No, he gave me his combat abilities, then vanished. He never revealed his true name even at the end, so I don't even know whose heroic spirit I am. Or what kind of noble phantasm I'm holding. At this point, there's too much I don't know.
Hey, look at the bright side. Not every servant who gets summoned is cooperative.
Ooh, excuse me.
Now that you're a servant, this is in our favor. After all, you're completely trustworthy. Dig, it looks like you're the only one who race shifted there safely. Also, I'm sorry. Forcing you to do this without any explanation? I'm sure you're full of questions, but try not to worry. You've already got a powerful weapon, humanity's most powerful weapon. Mashed potatoes.
I don't know about most powerful, but I'm the one who gets blamed later.
Now, as long as Dig understands that's what a servant is, he'll be fine. But Dig, while servants can be rival allies, they also have weaknesses. They disappear without their magical energy source, their master. I'm still analyzing the data, but indicating that Mash has become your servant. Meaning that you're Mash's master. She's the first heroic spirit you've entered a contract with.
I'm Mashu's master? Damn right I'm Mashu's master. Hey, baby. Let's learn a little master-servant roleplay, me and you.
I've never explained what master and servants are to you anyways. Now's a good time. I'll explain it to you in detail. The current mission now has 2 goals.
Doctor, you're breaking up. 10 sections till the connection is lost.
So Shiva's output is unstable because we switched to the backup generators? Oh well, I'll brief you later. Both of you, I'm getting a strong ley line reading about 2 kilometers from where you are. Try to get there somehow. That way it'll stabilize our connection. Listen, don't do anything reckless, will you? I'll try to bring the power back as soon as...
The connection got cut off. Well, that's the doctor for you. You can't rely on him in situations like this.
Merlin dog noises.
That's right, you're with us as well, aren't you, Fu? Thanks for cheering us up. Apparently Fu ray-shifted here with you, Senpai. Ah, but I forgot to let the doctor know.
Merlin dog noises. You said, don't worry about that guy.
You're right. I'll find the right time to let him know about Fu later. First, let's head to the coordinates he mentioned. Once we get there, we should be able to set up a base camp.
Ooh, baby. Spirit Meridian. You know, whenever I was skipping through all the Japanese text, I realized that every single line would have been translated at some point, so there's a lot of reading I have to go through. Oh my.
Senpai, we will soon reach the doctor's specified point. There are only flames as far as the eyes can see. It's nothing like the Fiokyu in our data. According to our data, it's an average regional city. There's no record of such disaster occurring in 2004. The mana density in the atmosphere is also abnormal. In fact, it's a lot like ancient Earth.
Screaming.
What was that scream?
It was a woman's scream for sure. Let's hurry over, Senpai. Who are these guys anyways? Why do these keep happening to me? I can't take it anymore. Come save me, Lef. You're the one that was always there for me, right? Director Olga Marie? You two! What the world is going on here? Oh god, save me from a singular skeleton! Whatever will we do?
My goodness. Oh no. Anything not the single skeleton. We're toast for sure. That is correct. This is the English version. You know, it's the same for a lot of gacha games that most people would acknowledge them as the true series game. Because gacha games typically will take all versions of all series of a game and then combine them in one. Sort of like an all-rounder. They did it with the Tales series, they've done it with pretty much almost all series. They'll just take all of them and kind of fill them into one singleized game.
The battle is over. Are you hurt, Director? What's going on? Director, about my situation, I know it's hard to believe, but the truth is...
A demi-servant, right? It's pretty obvious that you fused with a servant.
What I want to know is why I'm successful now all of a sudden.
Enough with that, you, the civilian who showed up late to my speech. How did you become a master?
Only first-class mages can either enter contracts with servants. There's no way you could ever become a master. What did you do to her?
What did you do to her to have you do your bidding? Well, you know. But don't look at me like that. I mean, she offered to be my servant, me her master. I mean, you know how it is.
That's a misunderstanding, Director. I'm actually the one who forced the contract.
What did you say?
I'll explain how it happened. That way we can understand each other's situations better. And that's what happened. We were dragged to the race shift and teleported here to Fuyuki. No other master's candidates shifted with us. You're the only human we've run into, Director. But this gives me hope. If you're here, that means there must be other candidates who got teleported here.
There aren't, actually. Not much I'm certain of. I hate to admit it, but I know why we're shifted to Fuyuki.
So you understand why we survived?
All of us share a common demeanor. Neither me nor you, the ones who were actually inside those coffins. Though race-shifting flesh and blood isn't likely to succeed, it's not impossible. Meanwhile, the coffins have breakers. When the success rate's below 95%, the power's cut off.
Whew, man. It is hard to do those voices.
So they're never actually race-shifted. We're the only ones here.
I see, so that's why you're the director.
You can be reliable when you're calm, I see.
What's that supposed to mean? Are you saying I'm not usually calm? Whatever. I understand the situation now.
Dig the dig. Since it's an emergency, I'll approve you and Kiri Light's contract. Who's Kiri Light? Okay.
From here out, you'll follow my commands. First, let's set up a base camp. Listen, this is the time to search for a ley line terminal, a place where magical energies converge. It will be able to contract Chaldea, so in this town's case...
This is the point, Director. The lay point is at your feet.
What? Oh, alright, I knew that, of course. Mash, please, your shield's on the ground. I'm going to set up a summoning circle with their noble Phantasm as the catalyst.
So she says. Are you alright with that, Senpai?
I'm not about letting go of the weapon. Sure, go ahead and do it.
Understood. Now let us begin. It's the same summoning experiment chamber at Chaldea. CQ, hello? Okay, the connection's back. Good job, you secured the connection. Now we can communicate again and even send rations.
Why are you running the show, Romani? What about Left? Where's Left? Put Left on!
Whoa! Director, you're alive and you're unarmed? What the?
What's that supposed to mean? Where's Left? What's the head medic doing in charge?
Don't ask me why. I'm fully aware that I'm not cut out for this job. But there's nobody else, Olga Marie. Currently, the surviving full-time staff at Chaldea is less than 20 people, including me. The reason I'm in charge of operations is because there's no one ranked higher than me who survived. Dr. Leff is supervising for the command room. There's no way he can survive that blast.
No way, Leff. No, forget that. Please wait. Less than 20 survivors? What about the master candidates, the coffins?
47, all in critical condition, and we're short of terminal supplies. We might be able to save a few, but all of them might be...
Don't be ridiculous. I'll preserve them immediately. Think about reviving them later. Your top priority is to make sure they don't die.
I forget the coffins had these functions. I'll get on it right away.
It surprises me. Cryopreservation without prior consent is a crime. Yet you made that decision right away. You put humans' lives ahead of your own reputation as the director.
Don't be stupid. As long as they're not dead, I can explain myself later. Why else? In the first place, 47 lives? There's no way I can carry that burden. Please don't die. I'm begging you. If only Left were here. This concludes my report. Chaldea has lost 80% of its functionality. There's only so much of the remaining staff can do. I'm shifting available manpower to race shift repairs and maintaining Chaldea and Shiva's current states. As soon as external communications are back up, we'll request supplies and start rebuilding Chaldea.
That's fine. I would have done the same if I were there. Romania Archerman, I don't like it, but until I return, you're in charge of Chaldea. Make the race shift repairs your top priority. We'll be investigating this town, the Singularity F.
Director, you're not afraid to be at Ground Zero? Since when did you become so brave?
Seriously, you don't know when to shut up. I'd like nothing better than to go back now, but it's not going to take time until you finish the race shift repairs.
This town only contains low-level monsters. With Mashu as the Did My servant, we'll be safe. Accident or not, we Ambuspheres pride ourselves on doing our best in situations we're given. I'll be looking at the Singularity F with Diglett Dig and Mash... Oh, that's right, that's her last name, that's why. And Mosh Kirillite as investigators. That said, since my field staff is inexperienced, the extent of this mission will be able to discover the cause of this anomaly. Analysis and eradication will have to wait until after Chaldea is restored and I can send in the second team. You okay with that? That would be nice and easy.
Roger that. Best of luck to you, Director. We can now communicate in short bursts. Feel free to contact me in an emergency. Even if... Ugh.
Whew. Even if it were sent in AOS, nobody would come to our rescue.
Director? Nothing. I'm cutting off the connection. Go do your job.
Director, are you sure about this? There's also the option of waiving here for rescue.
I can't afford to do that. After we return to Chaldea, who knows how long it'll take to select the next team. A month will be enough to gather personnel or funds. Do you know how much the association will harass me in the meantime? Worst case, they'll blame me for mismanagement and I'll lose Chaldea to them. If that came to pass, I'd be toast. I can't go back empty-handed. I need something that will shut them up.
Sorry, but you're both stuck with me, Mashu and Diglett.
Come on, let's explore this town.
The cause of this twisted history must be here somewhere. Whew. They are talkative. Whew. Okay, so for going through all of that chat, I skip it every time, so I actually have no idea how long that was, but wow, that was long. We're gonna see the greatest multi-summon in the history of multi-summons ever there was a multi-summon. You're about to be amazed and awed. It's going to be the greatest summon of all time. We're like, damn, remember when JX summoned 2 5-stars in a single multi? Oh yeah. SCU's not too bad. Was that 60 minutes? Like, God, that was a long tutorial. That felt like, whew, that almost gave me a headache. Hey, it's Ushiwaka Hukahaka Chukamaru! Like I told you guys before too, I actually have a rerolled account we're gonna use if this one goes bust anyways. Hey, gold! Oh, it's a Saber! Who's it gonna be? Boom, 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 boom! Aww. I have actually never seen this card. Who is this? Chevalier d'Eon? I have never pulled that person in Japan or seen anyone ever pull that card. Hey, I got a Frenchie. Oh no. Not Ren's Pendant. Oh no. It's gonna be really nice too, because a lot of these craft essences, I've been really wanting to learn sort of like just by noticing them. So beyond the ones I've learned from memorization... Oh wait! Oh! Electricity! Is it gonna happen? We got a Berserker! Boom baby, boom baby, boom baby! Ah, it's Topical Cat! Ow! 2 4-stars in a single roll, not too bad for the first multi.
Lancer Class Servant, I've been summoned to come at your request. Let's take this easy, Master.
I am Ushaku Hukahaka Hukachakapaka Hamaru. I have been summoned upon. Honor the full devotion of a samurai. I will do my utmost best.
My name is Chevalier d'Eon. I look very, very feminine. In fact, I have childbearing hips and what looks to be a vagina, but I'm almost 100% that's a dude.
Saber, Saber, I wonder what explain your Saber. Is it my big belly? Ooh.
I'm for the Tamamo 9, the Wild Fox Tamamo Cat. Nice to meet you, my master.
Oh my god, I have a Tamamo! On the account I rerolled on, I actually have Tamamo Cat as well, so I am super stoked. We'll be able to do one more multi and then a couple singles, and if I don't get anything decent in this account, we're switching to the rerolled account I have. Some people have been getting a little lucky so far. We have 2 people. One's got a Vlad, one's got Joan, and then most people will be using 4-star summons. We got a couple waivers. Someone in my Discord chat actually pulled 2 waivers in a single multi, so that bastard's gonna have a nice and easy time for a while. Whew! Back to story mode. Okay. And if I switch voices on people or someone sounds different, just feel free to remind me and I'll try to remember the voice I was using for them. I'm trying to write down the ones for the main characters so I can sort of keep them in line, but for people like Olga, who I don't remember her being too prominent in the story, like her voice will probably be forgotten pretty momentarily. Alright.
Stop before we start exploring the city! Diglett Dig, isn't there something you want to say to me?
No, nothing in particular. You're not very smart, are you? Remember what happened in the command room?
Senpai, it's probably about when you dozed off in the middle of the command room. It'll come back to you if you focus. That was, you know. We made it in time, Senpai. Your number is a single digit in the front row. Please take any available seat in the front row, right in front of the director. What bad luck.
Let's cut the chit-chat. It's about to start. Not quite in time, but it looks like everybody's here. Welcome to the special organization Chaldea. I'm the director, Olga Marie Amnosphere. You have been selected or discovered from each nation for your rare talents. By the talent, I mean your aptitude for spiritrons, people with magical circuits capable of becoming masters. I'm sure you can't even imagine it, but be sure to keep this in mind. You're about to be reborn as a cutting-edge mages in an unprecedented fusion of magecraft and science. Ah! That was a tongue twister, say that 10 times fast. That said, although all you possess special talents, none of you are special. Whoa. Understand that you're all inexperienced rookies, standing at the same starting point. In particular, the mages sent from the association still seem to be acting like students. Fix that immediately. Chaldea is my domain. Family heritage and personal achievements have no meaning here. Always remember that my orders are absolute. My position is completely different from yours. Jesus. I won't allow arguments. You're all mere tools to protect humanity, nothing more. Ow! You want to step on my dick a little harder, lady? What's that commotion? Didn't I just tell you I wouldn't allow any arguments? You there, the one who came in late, do you have any problem with what I just said? I'm doing yawn. Am I seeing this right? Maybe my eyes are playing tricks on me. Sleeping while standing? No way, right? Not in a million years.
Hey, I didn't sign up for this. We're experts who were summoned here because of our skills. We came all the way in your assistance. Absolute obedience? That's ridiculous.
She's right, you're way overstepping. Lineage is most important asset for a mage. How could you brush it off? Quiet, no talking. That's why I said you're still acting like students. I'm only telling you what's going on right now. If you don't like it, leave Chaldea at once. Now that these fights are send you to home, though if you're ready to track down a snowy mountain 6,000 meters above sea level, that would be commendable. Very good. Nobody's dropped out. Seriously, don't make me waste my time on such little matters. I wish you'd realize that's how dire humanity's situation is right now. Look, he is a good example. No argument, no opinion, good and obedient. Let me guess, they're referring to me. Now then, back to the topic. Are you listening? Today is...
Do you remember now, Senpai?
Vaguely, I guess. Remembered? You weren't listening after all, were you? Honestly, sit yourself down. How could you come to a singularity not knowing the situation or your mission? I'm going to have to explain it to you again. Listen up. We at Chaldea...
Director, leave that for later. Enemies are incoming. Thank God. It's like no more talking.
Alright, good timing. Let's go, Mashu.
Yeah, let's go, Mashu. Hey, come back here. Listen to what I have to say.
Oh my god, we can actually read the tips this time. I was so used to just seeing Japanese words.
It's Tamamo Cat!
Meow! Oh my god, I'm so happy I have a Tamamo of some kind finally. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of Mosh. They could have just gone Mashu. Like, it's literally just the U, and I want to keep calling her Mashu, but when you're reading text like I am, and you're kind of going at a steady rate, your brain's... it reads Mosh, so you just say Mosh. It's kind of hard to be like, Mashu.
Phew, good work, Mashu Kirlight. Now I can pick up where I left off. Resume, you mean there's more, Director? Why, certainly! Diglet dig! Don't tell me you forgot already! I'm only halfway through. In fact, it's the latter half that's important. Make yourself remember. Make yourself remember!
Guess I have no choice.
Now, don't be like that. Director's ramblings can be useful, Diglet Dig. Why were you master candidate summoned to Chaldea? This will explain that.
They called her Matthew. Oh my god, that would be... I'm not sure I'd be able to ever call her Matthew.
Listen up. Today, of all days, we at Chaldea will achieve something that will be written in history. The science of learning, the invention of religion, the acquisition of navigation, the focus of communication, the voyage into space.
Oh my god, I can't believe I actually just said that correctly.
No, it will surpass them. Rather than expanding civilization, we will be the hands of God protecting it. Stabilizing human history, we will transform the future into a solid resolution. The principles of mankind, in other words, to ensure the continuation of humanity. This is Chaldea's and now your only and absolute purpose. Chaldea has achieved many results to date. The development of observation Cyber Daemon Laplace. The global environment model Chaldeus, completion of near future observation lens Shiva. The heroic spirit summoning system Fate, and the launch of the Spiritron calculations engine Trismegistus. They do not spare you in these crazy names, do they? With these technologies, we at Chaldea have observed humanity's progress 100 years in the future. We do not predict the future, but observe it. Like many who observe celestial bodies, Chaldea has been observing the future. Whatever it sees, our job has been to ensure that humanity will survive 100 years into the future. Look up. That is Chaldea's proudest achievement. Created with advanced magical theories, the global environment model, all Chaldeus. Planets have been defined as beings with souls. We copied them into this miniature Earth. Because of the difference in scale, we are unable to read each single human mind. But whatever's on the surface, the city lights that can be seen on land can be observed through Shiva. Currently, it's been set to reflect Earth's 100 years from now. Chaldeus may very well be the future of Earth itself. As long as the light of civilization shines within Chaldeus, we can guarantee humans will exist a century further. As long as there's light, people will live in cities and serve as proof of civilization's survival. But... Left, could you normalize Shiva's polarization angle? This is the current state, starting 6 months ago. Chaldea's changed color and it's become difficult to observe the future. The light of civilization, our beacon till now, has become largely unobservable to us. The right response. Good to see you've got some sense. That's right, the lack of light means that civilization has become extinct. This was considered highly classified, but you have the right to know. Our observations indicate that the light of humanity is only visible up to the year 2018. In other words, we've observed no proof that humanity will become extinct that year. Obviously, the future is not possible. It cannot happen, and physically speaking, is impossible. There's neither an economical collapse nor sudden seismic event. We can't explain how communities suddenly just disappeared. Over the past 6 months, we found the cause of this strange phenomenon, the disappearance of the future. If the reason is not in the present, then it's in the past.
Using Lapis and the Trismegistus, we reviewed all the data for the past 2,000 years. We tried to find something that didn't exist in history or was on Earth until that point in time. As a result, we finally found something new. It's this.
Here we go with the crazy names again.
Spatial Singularity F, a city in the Japanese countryside in 2014. We discovered an unobservable zone that did not exist in the history up until the year 2017. Chaldea hypothesized that this was the cause of humanity's extinction. We proposed that the ray shift experiment to the UN and received approval. The ray shift process transforms a human into spiritrons, sending them into the past, allowing them to alter it. Simply put, it's time travel, but not everyone can do it. Only people with exceptional magical circuits and the ability to become a master can be transformed. Now, I'm sure that cleared things up. Your task is the investigation of Singularity F. You'll travel 14 years into the past, find Singularity F, and destroy it. We are now entering unknown territory. There's no telling what you may find there. But you've been selected from among people all over the world. You can do this, and we have high expectations for you. The higher-ups want to know the cause of this immediately. We don't have the time to waste. We'll be performing the first ray shift experiment in an hour. I'm sure you've all had enough training. For the first experiment, we'll send Team A, the top 8 scorers, to Singularity F. I haven't told the later groups, but they're master candidates who have been chosen from Chaldea. Team A has been active for a month now. You can call them trained warriors. Team A will go on ahead and establish a base camp at Singularity F, guaranteeing your safety. Teams B will now monitor their situation and prepare for the next experiment. Let's register your information with the Klein coffins, the arcs that will send you to the past of Spiritrons. There's one for each person, and there are no spares. Be very careful with them. Teams B through D will be on standby in case of trouble with Team A. What are you doing? I told you what you have to do. You were brought here as potential master. You're practically a soldier now. You will obey orders and be ready for a fight. Do not make me repeat myself. Or do you have more questions? Hey you, the one that was late. You look confused. I'll give you the chance to ask one question. Is it safe to change the past? Let's do it's safe to change the past, because you would assume that if you're changing the past, you would cause a butterfly effect, so I will choose that. Does the word singularity mean nothing to you? The singularity we found doesn't exist in any of our observation records. It's like a hole that just appeared out of nowhere. The hole itself is cut from the proper temporal axis. The 2004 singularity exists apart from that past and future. There's no need to connect to our present. It's more stable than regular time travel. Whatever happens, the timeline can still repair itself. Singularity F is like a tiny station on the dress that is human history. It ruins beauty just by its presence. Your job is to extract it. That's what we will return humanity to its proper observed course of history. What is the Association thinking, sending me someone who doesn't know the basic space-time theory? I told them this plan was a grand order, the highest possible duty in the world of magecraft. Well, it doesn't matter. What team are you with? Show me your ID. What? You're in the wrong spot. A civilian with no combat training or training experience? Chaldea is much too important to be wasting valuable slots of people like you. Left Linner. I'm right here, Director. Why are they yelling? Is there a problem? There are problems everywhere. Just get this amateur out of my sight. Oh, so that's it, Director? Director, he is a chosen master candidate. Sure, they lack experience, but it's inappropriate to be that rude. Having inexperienced amateur here is a problem. What if something happens to my Chaldeas? Let Romani handle this. At least get some basic training in. I don't think she likes you. Alright, orders are orders. I'm only going to say this once, but this is for mostly people who were watching the stream earlier. I know who this guy is now, and that's all I'll say about this as for not spoilers, but it sort of makes sense to me now. Ma, show Diglett Dig their room.
Alright, understood. I just need to take Senpai to their room, right?
Yes, thanks. I'm busy with the ray shift experiment and cannot. Don't worry, this experiment will be over in 2 hours. I'll drop by your room then.
Thank you.
No need to thank me. You're really lucky after all.
Come this way, I'll show you to your room.
Oh my goodness. These really are. We've gone through 3 missions, and I think we've gone through maybe 25 minutes of text right now. Woohoo! Whew! And that's how you remove from the command room, remember? I see. Could you explain it one more time? This time twice as long as before. You look quiet, but you've got some nerve, don't you? Anyway, do you finally remember how much of a mess you made at that critical movement?
Director Mary, I think that's going a little too far.
Like hell it is! Thanks to the time I wasted on your question, I didn't have the time to change. You weren't planning the dive, so I'm sure you needed your suit. I did, I most certainly did. I had a special mystic code made for this mission. Geez, I didn't even get to wear it once. Well, it doesn't even matter. Anyway, you understand your responsibilities and duties as a master candidate now, right? Very well, Diglett Dig. I'm ordering you to be my bodyguard. Work hard. Aye aye, the great Director Mary. Are you trying to be someone you're not? I'll do the first one because it sounds sarcastic. We can always change my name later if I have to. Just Diglett Dig sounded funny. What? That's creepy! Flattery will get you nowhere!
Good to see you two getting along. Let's move along before enemies show up.
God, she's a bitch. Holy Christ. That's the kind of woman you meet in life and you're just like, well, I would rather do anything to be in her presence. Alright boys, time for the last multi-summon. If this is a bust, then we're basically dropping this account and I'm going to go to the one I have re-rolled. Alright. Show these viewers just how lucky I can be in the gacha. You know you wanna. Primal Evil Curse. How is it a curse? You get to be a handsome dude with chicks all around you. Oh, such a curse. Lubu Fengreksen. Heroic Spirit Summoned. New quotes. You gonna give me that 5-star, baby? You gonna give me that 5-star? Jinkei. It's kind of interesting seeing their actual names now. Boudica? Yeah, thank you, Raylan. That's the same thing. A lot of the text I can read. Just very helpful little things here and there. Oh. So, Kiyohime, whatever you call her name, I call her the Dragon Loli. She may be a 3-star, but I like her. She's cute as hell, too. See you, Chudalam. Prototype. What the hell does that mean, prototype? Wow, what a garbage multi-summon. Ugh. Nothing but 3-star junk except for the one 4-star. Yikes. Brah!
My name is Jinkei, an assassin class servant. I like to do things. La la la, I'm important.
That's right, I did call her a snake at first. I remember that. This is Boudica. Nice to meet you. Don't mind the formalities. By the way, I'm not wearing pants. I hope that's okay.
Look at that little face. She's so cute. I'm Servant Kiyome. Do I look like a berserker to you? It's nice to meet you, my master. I murdered my husband in his sleep.
Hey, it's Zoro. That's totally the voice actor for Zoro. Huh. Alright, we'll finish off the single summons and we'll see if we get anything good. Angel Song. I actually like that if you can manage to get it to 5 because it increases your NP strength, but it's an alright graph distance, it's not the best. Give me them 5 stars. Nope. Just some Robin Hood. Okay, okay, I'll get to work since I was summoned. Oh boy, Moirin's pendant. Just what I needed. Yeah, I'm going to be hoarding all the quartz because I pulled a 5-star on the one I want. So I have a couple ideas of what I'm going to do. So when I have the proper... How do I explain this? So when I have the proper method of rerolling, what I'm going to do is I'm going to reroll a bunch of accounts. And the one main account I'll keep for the future will be the first one that rolls 2 5-stars. But multiple of them will be used as quartz accounts. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to give away all the other 5-star servants I roll to people who need accounts with 5 stars on it. I used to do this with Dokkan Battle, is I would reroll tons and tons and tons of accounts until I got the account I want, and I would just give away all the accounts in the meantime. So it'll just be like starter 5-star accounts for people who can't roll a 5-star, things like that. Alright, so we're going to ditch this account. And we're going to go to the one I have set up for us. If I turn into a robot in the middle of this, just let me know, because you know how this acts up whenever I switch emulators. It's not as much work as you think, because typically the process of rerolling that we do involves skipping tutorials and just basically you do a roll, you don't like what you do, you delete certain files, you go back and you reroll. It's not as much work as you'd think. Alright. So this is going to be my starting North America account for now. If I get something better, I'll just change it in my off time, but for now, this was the decent account I rolled that we're just going to start with. And I don't have any rerolled accounts yet. I just started doing it, so this will probably be something you guys can sort of look forward for throughout the week. But as the English server just came out, like, I don't have many. I rerolled an account for me, and then I was like, I'll start streaming now. Oh, I can't use Tamamo Cat in both of them. Oh, that makes me sad. I only need like 1 or 2 levels though, so we'll use Saber Lily and Tamamo Cat for now, and Mashu in the background. By the way, for most of you who are just starting this game, Mashu may seem like the character they give you that's like a generic, oh, you start with her card, but she's like probably the greatest 4-star in the entire game. Do not get rid of her. Save her. She is your hero. Saber Lily looks so adorable, my goodness. Alright, so we're back at the same spot we left off on, nothing changed. Oh, by the way, too, for most people, I'm going to kind of give the most people here on the stream first dibs on this. We know how this was with Japan in my friends list, so I'll only be able to add like 11 to 20 people immediately. But if you want to know my code for now, I'll put it in chat, and it'll just be on a first-come, first-served basis until I get more spots open. Check out Q. I don't think I can check her profile at the moment because we switched account, and I don't think I rolled her on this one yet. I'll check in a moment, though. Pancake. Come, Pancake. That's right, they gave us all a craft essence that I don't have, and it only has 3 costs to it, too. That's not too bad. Friend points actually have a point in this game, so use this. It's even maxed out immediately. That's interesting. Oh, it's only 50 attack and 50 HP, though. By the way, the type of being we call servants, you know what they are, don't you? I do have some basic knowledge. Glad to hear it. Now I want to have to explain rudimentary things like what a heroic spirit is. Servants are heroes of the past made into familiars. Those who entered into contract with them use them as their masters. There are 7 classes of servants, which vary depending on a servant's legends and abilities. It's incredibly difficult to copy heroic spirit entirely. Human mages do not have enough resources or memory to achieve such feats. That's why only one aspect of heroic spirits is fixed in our world, resulting in the 7 classes. Saber, Lancer, Archer, Rider, Caster, Berserker, and Assassin. And, you know, all those other ones they've been adding to the game. But we won't worry about those for now. Every heroic spirit will manifest as one of those classes. That's the true nature of servants. It's also a way to hide their true names as well. They hide their names because they are famous, like Achilles from Greek mythology. Achilles is an invincible, heroic spirit, but his weakness is extremely famous, right? When a heroic spirit returns, their weaknesses returns with them. That's why servants hide their names behind their class names. If you don't know their identity, it's been harder to figure out their past or weaknesses, right? Summon rates in this game are about 1%. They're pretty abysmal, but the game's still fun, so I look past it. That's not all. There's some other reasons for hiding one's true name. A servant has a secret weapon worthy of their legend, the crystallization of that heroic spirit's miracle in existence.
Rawr, 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 spooky eyes.
Director, sorry to interrupt you while you're having fun, but we detected hostiles entering combat.
What? I'll take them out right now! I'll be hiding over here!
Critical up. The damage amount during a critical hit will increase. Oh god, I really wish tips would stop doing things like that. Actually include tips, do not include basic information. Oh my goodness, I'm so used to using my own Elizabeth, I was like, where did all my abilities go? Oh, my speed's 1, don't do this to me. I'm surprised you haven't rolled a single 4-star. I've rolled quite a few. In fact, I have a couple people who have rolled multiple 4-stars. Also, when we're done streaming, what I'm going to do is... Actually, I'll show a lot of you guys this in case, for the newer people who don't aware, you can make the game run smoother, because you could see it right now on the stream. You notice while my characters look a little fuzzy compared to the Japanese version, that's because I haven't actually downloaded the full data of this game yet. Alright, 2 things. First off... Oh, that's right, it's going to be in normal. So NP speed normal. I'll have that off, I guess, for just a little bit. But confirm skill use, I'll actually have this on in this playthrough, because I can actually read what their skills do. So if I need any... I'll explain this for people, I guess, too. So confirm skill uses, I click out of this, I click her ability. It's now telling me, increases attacks all allies, whatever. And then you click OK. If you went in the battle and you click this off, now when I click her ability, it just does it. So it's just asking you if you want to confirm abilities or not.
Speed, there we go.
I'm so happy to have Tamamo Cat, I'm so excited! Look at how exciting she looks. Yeah, and a lot of people rerolling and things like that, Hercules is probably your easily best choice for a 4-star. In fact, if I had used Hercules proper before, I could have probably soloed the final boss with him. But if you're having trouble running the game or you're experiencing lag, click on your My Room, scroll to the very bottom, click on the third to last option. We can actually read it now, thank God. It says Game Options. Click this, scroll to the very bottom, and then you're going to see this button called Download All. Click this, and it's going to probably be a decently long download, but if you have the time, or the whatever memory on your phone / whatever, do this, because the game will run 4 to 5 times better for you. Also, they hide the character's ascensions from you, so each character's final ascension is a specialized art that you can basically get as a reward. If you want to see it or have it spoiled to you, just click on, and all your people who have a final ascension will show as their final ascensions.
Heracles, 9 lives.
Tebocat, napping in the dazzling sunshine and feasting. Luminous Eternale. Yubo. Mashu's question mark, question mark, question... Really? Waivers is unreturning formation. Unlimited Blade works. This guy got a dupe of him already. Poor bastard.
can feel the tension across the screen. The director is grumpy as usual.
Oh wait, that's Roman. Whoops. She's not just grumpy, she's a total crank. Why is she always so mad? Why is she always so angry?
Well, I can feel some sympathy for the director's ill temper. Excuse me, but Diglett Dig, Senpai, there's too much about Chaldea you don't know.
You really think so?
I really don't know what to do with you. It's like you're a lost little kitty. Well, not that I'm any different. It's been about 2 years since I started here and I still don't get it. I kind of sneaked in, almost like an alligator.
What? What kind of analogy is that? True alligators have no clue. What sort of conversation is happening right now? Is that right?
Yes, I've learned as much as I can from the database, but I'll share it with you. Chaldea's security organization, or more accurately, the Security Organization for the Preservation of Humanity, finished Chaldea. The research observatory with the purpose of continuing and strengthening human history with researchers, scholars, and mages from all around the world. They watch a world that magecraft couldn't observe and science couldn't measure. We're a special organization with national support created to prevent humanity from reaching a bad end.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that translation about the alligator thing, I don't have any clue what that was going on about. I guess they were supposed to assume that an alligator sneaks into a place unnoticed because typically alligators are seen as apex predators that use stealth. So an alligator sort of sneaks in unnoticed. That's all I can gather out of that. It's like, that was a weird-ass translation. Okay, let's see, blah blah blah. You sure know a lot, Mashu.
Anyway, that's pretty much it.
Merlin dog noises.
It's true that Chaldea receives financial support from across the globe, but the majority of that comes from the Mage Association in London. From the Ambusphere family, Director Olga Marie's family. Chaldea is a research organization, but due to its importance, it operates on the military level. There are extremely strict rules and punishments for everything, so the Director's attitude is actually reserved. The Director isn't a villain, but she is evil.
She isn't a villain, but she is evil. What? You could actually reverse the two, and that logic would make more sense by saying she isn't evil, but she's considered a villain, because you consider someone who's evil to be worse than a villain.
She'll get rid of any staff member she doesn't like. Well, I'm not sure if it's okay to call someone who's got a bad attitude evil. Sorry, I wanted to give you some encouragement, but I'm not used to cheery words.
Merlin dog noises. Rawr, monster noises.
What are you guys doing? Behind you! The enemy's found us! Prepare for battle! It's so close, Senpai! Give me your orders!
Kill. Yeah, it is kind of weird actually having me read the story and not making up some weird sexual fantasy that's happening. Don't worry, once I start understanding the characters a lot more, that stuff's gonna come back in full swing. You know, actually kind of knowing what to do makes this first round so much easier, because I could just, like, sail through these skeletons. Before, it was always, you know, take a high-level friend with me, and he would just carry me, and I would just hit buttons and hope for the best.
Please keep an eye on your surroundings. Even if Romani is monitoring us, this is a singularity. There's no telling what might happen. Come here, Kiri Light. You're Hearn, aren't you? I can heal something like that. Oh, right. Thank you very much, Director Olga Marie.
Really now, when the director is calm, she can be dependable. Diglett Dig, you should know, the director is in a complicated position as well. Initially, Mary was like you, a master candidate. 3 years ago, the previous director, her father, passed away and she had to take over Chaldea when she was just a student. Since then, it's been one tense day after another. She had to take over as the head of the Ambusphere family. It was all she could do to keep Chaldea running. Around that time, an anomaly was found in Chaldeus. We can no longer see the promised future of 100 years from now. There was a huge criticism from the association and our sponsors. She ordered to get the situation back as normal as soon as possible. To make matters worse, they found that she had no aptitude to be a master. The dominating facility of astronomy is the Mages Association.
Sorry, I had to read something real fast.
Oh, the scandal that would occur in the head of such a family was found to be unfit to become a master. You can imagine the level of gossip happening behind the scenes. I'm sure those rumors reached Mary too. She still worked there to be her absolute best as the director. This last half year, she's just barely been hanging on. She's worked herself so hard, I'd like her to come for counseling. But with how things are, in any event, she's been emotionally stretched to the limit. She doesn't hate you or anything like that.
I know directors, I was just having fun. Hell yeah, I was just having fun.
Girls just wanna have fun.
Hey, that's not nice, but I understand how you feel. The director wasn't allowed to go out much growing up, so everything she says is honest and innocent. But make sure you don't say that in front of her. She'll just hate you more. Anyhow, you're the only thing I can trust right now. I want you to continue investigating without fighting.
So I actually want to tell you guys something I pretty much learned about the server out right now. So I'm about 90% sure this is true, because a lot of the people who've been confirming this with me confirm that this is the case. So the server we're in right now, it may be about 2 years behind, but is actually concurrent with the current Japan server. So all the changes you see that happen in the Japan server are actually active in the English version, because all the content's actually here, it's just locked behind a wall. So we'll use Joan of Arc, for example. She just recently had her NP to where you can ascend her and then use an interlude to remove the stun on her NP, which is actually active in the English version right now. You won't have to wait 2 years to have that become available to her. Alright, back to this. Deep Stroke? Whoa.
Zung Hang Lang.
Unreturning Formation. Phantom Maiden level 2. I have a feeling we're going to start seeing a lot of the same classes. Oh, I actually can learn what these buttons are now. Login, level, HP, attack. Login, level, HP, and attack. I wonder what the hell login means. The last time they logged in? Sort of weird. We have no riders currently, rip us. We have a decent caster at least. No assassins, rip again. And Tamamo Cat. We'll switch these two. We'll put Lily here, and we'll put you as the main one for now. Yeah, that's just, I've never actually seen a game sorted by, like, who their last login is. That's a little strange to me. You know, this is sort of what I'm talking about. You guys remember, like, when you play your Japan versions, or I play it, you click on anything and you just see, like, level max, NP 5 across the board, you know, 10, 10, 10 skills, and I'm just like, basic this, basic guy that, basic this. This will be a whole interesting way to play this game. You basically can't cheat the system now.
The hostile life form has been removed. Let's move on.
I didn't know that would happen with that monster, but I expected nothing less of a servant's body. Such power!
Not that it makes it a little less any scary. By the way, Director, I have a question for you. The Fuyuki in our data and this Fuyuki are just too different. What happened to the city exactly? What are your thoughts, Director?
Let's see, history must have been slightly disrupted. That's the only reason I could think of. Mashu, Diglet Dig, I was only going to say this once, so listen up. Chaldea observes the future through an Earth model called Chaldeus. At the same time, a familiar called Lapis compiles past records. You could say it's Lapis's job to gather data on history that was made public and information that was buried in the darkness that no one knows. According to Lapis's observation, an unusual Holy Grail War was confirmed in this city in 2004.
Holy Grail War? You mean the Holy Grail from the legend?
The magical chalice that is the root of all magecraft, the one that is said to grant its holders wishes? What is this, the Triforce or the Dragon Balls we're talking about here? Yes, that's the one! Mages in Fuyuki City competed for the Grail, and in order to activate it, summoned 7 heroic spirits. That was the beginning of the Holy Grail War. Unknown to anyone, servants were summoned to this town. The Fuyuki Holy Grail War system is simple. 7 masters fight each other, the last one standing gets the Grail. Chaldea learned about this in 2010. My father, the powerful director, used this data to build the summoning system. That's what mixed up Chaldea's heroic spirit, summoning system Fate, our 3rd adventure after Lapis and Chaldea's. 3rd, isn't that the near future oh my god, just use their names. Near future observation lens Shiva? That was created by Professor Leff. Well, I guess you could say we both worked on it. Anyway, this is where the servants come from. 7 servants fought here, and in the end, Saber was victorious. The town wasn't destroyed, and the servants shouldn't have been noticed by anyone, but now this is happening. We should assume that the outcome changed due to this singularity. The anomaly in 2004 brought about an alteration to human history, and as a result, we're no longer able to see 100 years into the future. That's why it's our job to repair this anomaly. Somewhere here's the reason history has been disturbed. Once we analyze and eliminate it, this will complete our mission. All of us will be able to return to the present.
I see. Got it.
Anyway, although we're not sure what's going on, it's good that this mission is simple.
Glowing blue eyes.
Not these guys again! Get rid of them, Mashu, Diglett Dig!
Is it a skeleton? It's a skeleton! It's the ones that shot themselves in the eye. How this happens, we'll never know. Oh, that's an interesting change. So before... Remember in Japan, the word said weak and resist, but now it's effective and resist. Maybe they did that to avoid confusion, because I was actually confused the first time I read those. I thought weak meant that me attacking them would be weak, but it actually meant that I was doing more damage. Now that it says effective, maybe it'd be less confusing. Actually, interesting enough, English is the hardest language in the world to learn, because we have so many different meanings for so many different words, so our slang and terminology is actually very difficult for a foreign person to learn. And of course I got Tamu Cat. Tamu Cat's the best cat. Luma! I'm just going by what I was, learned. I mean, who knows what the actual hardest language is? It's just some studies I read about said that the English language was one of the hardest to learn because we have so many different slangs for so many different words. I think they're all difficult to learn from, like, an outside point going in. It's not like anyone can go into another language and be like, I can learn this by tomorrow. Alright, so we gained a level finally. Let's see what our cost is going to be. Too high alone, but if we took out Lily, what would happen? It would be 1 cost over. So we need exactly 1 more team cost. I love team cost in games. It's my favorite part of any gacha game, especially when it limits to how the servants you can use. Oh boy. Pretty much all their versions in JP have subtitles when listening to servants' voice lines. Really? I don't remember subtitles. If they had subtitles during the Japanese version of the game, it would have made playing it far easier. Okay, JX, what's gonna happen is you're gonna have to make a decision. Coming up, this decision will determine if the game turns on Ultra Omega Hard mode or Super Easy mode. My choices appear. Moon Runes and Moon Runes. Choose now. I click it. The entire stream. Oh man, you chose Ultra Hard mode. You're fucked. I'm like, I have no way of knowing what I just picked. And if you can't reroll what you want, like I said people earlier, don't worry too much about it. When I start rerolling mini accounts just to kind of help people out and myself, I'll just be giving away all the spare 5-star accounts I have. Spoilers? What did I spoil? What? All I said was my playthrough of the game. How is that spoiling anything? Ymir, if I didn't actually recognize your name immediately, I would have been all over you.
The battle is over, Master. I believe that we pulled through again.
You're right, Mashu. Later I can show you how to pull out. Good work, Mashu.
Yes, I'm happy that I could be useful. Anything for you.
Hey, Mashu! Is it possible that you could use your noble phantasm?
Apparently, I don't even know which heroic spirit fused with me. And I'm unable to use the power of its special arts. The heroic spirit's secret weapon known as the Noble Phantasm. Dig, Senpai, I'm sorry for explaining this so late. Servants are equipped with a unique skill called Noble Phantasm.
Here we go. It's derived from each hero's legend and great deeds and is a secret weapon. Tutorial mode. Longest tutorial in history of land.
However, I'm unable to wield my Noble Phantasm. I can sometimes use it as a weapon, but its output is decreased. I can't even release its true name. In fact, I don't even know what the origins of this weapon might be. In any case, you can think of me as a failed servant, or maybe just capable
What? A capable Kuhai
that can't even get stronger. I don't have any leads on the heroic spirit that fused with me, but with you as my master, I will figure out as I grow.
That's true. Masters have the ability to analyze their servants' parameters, skills, and matrices. Yeah, I'll analyze her parameters, skills, and matrices. Yeah, just send her right over to my room. We'll get started immediately.
Dig, as a master, once you become good enough, you should be able to analyze Mashu's servant data.
Man, the sexual analogies are too easy with this. First, you need to learn their true name and noble phantasm. As your trust with them grows, your servant's power will grow too. Well, it's not like you have that much potential in you. The fact that you can't use Mashu that well shows that. God damn, bitch, what do I need to do? Once we get Chaldea's racial capability back online, we're going to shift the first-class master here. Then you're fired. Nobodies with no combat experience can spend their time terrified in some corner in Chaldea. Okay, can we throw this bitch off a fucking bridge? Jesus! Could it be that you're worried about me? Her face. Of course, you're the only fighting force here. If you get taken out, who's going to fight? Man, they love to use their Sunandre little cliches, don't they?
Let's move before any more of them show up.
They took your gerb! And seriously, she is such a bitch. Whoa! An experience card! It's the worst in the game. In fact, it's so useless, I won't gain a level. 4, 5. Speaking of experience, actually, did they even give me anything to level with? I learned the hard way just how shitty experience in this game is, and I'm just looking forward to doing it all over again. Hey, they started off with some stuff. Nice. Sorry, the 5-star gets priority. It's just the way of the world. Success! Yeah, let's see if the rates of great success / super success are any different in this game. I highly doubt it, but it'd be nice. Super success? And no. Okay. I can't wait to get her to when she has like the rave beam going on in her head. She looks crazy like that. Ymir, can you bring me back like something to eat too? A little hungry here, a little famished? I'd greatly appreciate it. In fact, bring some back for the whole chat. Only NPCs and friend servants can use noble phantasms in battle. To see more information about a servant, tap and hold their icon. Alright, so nothing too new there. Why are you salty?
There aren't any traces of residents either. What happened here? What could even turn Chaldea gray in the first place? If it can't see the future, that means humanity will vanish. Could that mean the counterforce doesn't work in a singularity? Then this place is like a bolt. The fatal choice of destruction scattered throughout human history. When your choices become mistakes, this is what happens.
Looks like the director is talking to herself again. This could take a while.
It's damn straight.
Hey, Diglet Dig, looks like we're safe over here. Why don't you have a rest a bit?
I agree with you, Doctor. Senpai, would you like some rations?
Sure, but how are you, Mashu?
Tired? Are you asking how I've been having any problems since I became a servant? Well, for the most part, it's scary to fight, but I'm doing fine otherwise.
Any complaints since you've become a servant?
It's hard to explain. Imagine yourself becoming a jet fighter. You might be able to fly around in the sky, but you can't do your own maintenance. No matter how strong you might be, your existence essentially depends on having a master. The risk and reward makes sense here, but I can't be too happy when I'm thinking of the burden I'm putting on you.
That's enough rest. We got incoming.
Mashu, your commands, please!
Kill. What do you think I'm gonna say? What, strip?
Shock them with your nudity!
Commands, please. Kill the skeletons. Same as before. I'm surprised. I'm sorry. I think it was my... Actually, yeah, it was my second reroll I got a 5-star, and that's why I just threw it off the side, because I thought I'd spend the whole night rerolling. And it was just like, here you go. It's like, thank God. Let's make this nice and easy. Yes, this is a Christian stream, but like, you see my point? It's just like, I hope Mashu isn't gonna always say that. It's like, what are your commands? It's like, the same as the last 40 times. Kill them! Final Flash actually works in that context. Huh.
Level up!
Hey! She's just formal for now, good. Because me and Mashu are gonna get nice and cozy later. I am her master, after all. Come, my sweet little servant. Let this master aid you in your time of need.
Oh, master, please!
Okay, that's what I was like, I forgot what the hell I was doing. Hey, there we go. And she is actually somewhat formal looking. In fact, I only ever see the rave girl there. You know what's weird? I don't even actually know her name. What is her name? I can actually read it now. Altera. Alt-era. Look how, like, actual formal she looks. I'm so used to her looking like just a rave girl who just got done at a party being like the college girl slut.
Phew, thank goodness. We managed yet again, master.
I see you're getting used to being a servant. Is it because now that you know what we're up against, you're not afraid anymore?
I don't know about that, no matter how good I am with my weapon, when it comes to battle itself.
Sorry, let's talk later. The three of you need to get out of here now. I'm still picking up something, and this... It's a shadow creature. What is that? A servant is there! Don't fight it, Dig. Mashu, it's too soon for you to fight a servant. Even so, we can't escape. Mashu, prepare for battle. It's a servant. You can do something about it, right?
Yes, I will do my best.
Oh, anybody who tries to troll the stream, unless I'm actually mad at you, you failed at trolling. Let me put it that simple, so don't even try. Like, legitimately, like, I'll be as blunt about it as possible. Like, you have to work your ass off to make me mad at you, so please. Bring your A game or don't even try. It's a servant! We couldn't possibly defeat her! And Hercules just rips her freaking head off. The end. Next time on Impossible to Beat Servants. Dude, we got... Wow, they give us 5 rider medals for that? Hell yeah!
Okay, we won. I was sure didn't stand a chance, but we actually won!
Sorry, there's no time to rest, Mashu. A similar signal as before, it's heading this way. I don't have to tell you what you need to do, right?
What? Same signal? No way! Dig, retreat! Hurry up! We've got to get out of here now!
Have some candy for your trouble. Delicious, sweet, sweet candy. Got a lot of Joan of Arc's going on. I don't blame him, though. Hey, Trainer Star 3 has a very good point here. I honestly expected the servers not to be up for hours.
Okay, oh for God's sakes, what is happening? Why are servants here?
I see, a holy Grail War? A holy Rail War.
A holy Rail War.
A holy Grail War was going on in that town. Normally, it would be a battle royale among the 7 servants summoned in Fuyuki, but something's gone terribly wrong. I'm not surprised as a servant without a master. It's natural for servants to target other servants.
Then, as long as I'm here, we'll be targeted by other servants?
But Mashu has nothing to do with the Grail. That's just a wandering phantasm gone mad.
I found it. Now pray, the Grail shall be mine.
You know, I actually recognize that guy.
Servant signal confirmed. It's an assassin class servant.
I can fight. Senpai, please give me your orders.
Oh my god, woman, if you ask me that one more time. Alright, I'll have us win no matter what. Sorry, just bear with us. Alright, let's do it.
Alright, I'll have us win no matter what.
Okay, I'll bring you victory, Master.
Damn right you will.
Fatal battle.
At least this guy's sister's hat. Alright. It's actually really nice being able to read these now. So her NP deals heavy damage to all enemies and decreases defense effect, increases with overcharge. It even tells you what their overcharge does. This is what I was missing for the Japan version, was just a way to learn what people did from the start so I'd know for the future. It helps so much. Deal heavy damage to all enemies, restore your HP per 3 turns, increases with overcharge, and inflicts stun to yourself. It's so helpful to know.
One shot me again. Next time, you won't be so lucky. Level up.
Just type in Fate Grand Order. In fact, if you're having trouble finding it, just type in the word Fate first. It's going to be kind of confusing too, because you're going to have the Taiwan version, the Chinese version, the Japanese version, and now the English version.
Alright, how about that?
This was a waste of time. I should have handled this on my own.
What does that mean?
Dig, they've caught up. There's one more. It's their main force.
No way. We're losing to one already? And now there's one more in the way? Yeah, we're losing, quotes.
Let's finish this Lancer. I don't know what kind of heroic spirit that is, but I will have her head. Director Mashu, hang in there. You've got to keep moving.
Merlin dog noises.
Damn it. They both let their fear get to them. Give your orders, Dig. You're the only one who's calm right now. You have no choice but to fight.
Running? What do we look like? Little women? Except for her, she is a woman.
Understood. There's no other option. My miniskirt will defeat them.
Ah, futile. Fight then you die. Run and you still die. The demise of the futile, oh so miserable. Go ahead and struggle, miserable people are ever so entertaining.
Fight? Are you serious? We don't stand a chance against something like that, right?
Even so, we must fight, and we'll find a way for you to get out of this alive.
You've just killed yourself, girl.
I thought you were just some girl, but it looks like you got some fight in you. Then I can't leave you like this.
Who could have saved us at this time? Ugh, who are you?
What do you mean, can't you tell? Don't tell me the mud got in your eyes, too.
It's shirtless blue-haired guy.
It's shirtless blue-haired guy!
Yeah.
This time, an NPC servant available for support. Select it right away.
Well, okay.
What's going on, everybody?
Curse you, caster! Why are you siding with a wanderer?
Well, because it's better than siding with you guys, and hey, I don't mind brats with some potential. Young lady, be ready for a fight. Don't worry, you're good. You can turn this around if you just pay attention.
Right, I'll do my best.
Hey boy, are you her master? Then I'm leaving the orders to you. I'm a caster class servant. They don't really like me right now. Not like the enemy of my enemy is my friend, but for now you can trust me. In honor of the brave young lady there, I'll form a temporary contract with you and fight as your servant. Okay. In honor of having that really hot chick over there, you can control me too. Can I say? If you're looking for this game, just go to Google Play, iTunes, and just type in Fate Grand Order. It just came out a few hours ago. Well, the English version did.
Oh man, this fight's gonna be huge.
Apply evade and increase defense level. Oh, God, I love it. Tells me all the extra effects too. Increases critical and increases debuff resistance. Like, see, for her, for example, when I see this, I only assume NP strength. But now I know that it increases the NP strength of everybody in my team. So helpful to know. You guys are about to see a whole freaking new JX going through this playthrough, like... If you thought I sucked before, prepare to have your mind expanded. The time of the shitter is over. Yeah, if for some reason you can't find it, just use Q up.
Rainbow Whip!
Hiya!
Of course, okay. I'm also using a hockey stick as my weapon.
Dude, did they always give this much stuff at the start? Like, we just got 5 Lancer medallions out of that and 5 Assassins. Hell yeah! We got some first-class Ascensions coming our way.
Curse you with the Holy Grail before my eyes! Ow!
Excuse me. Thank you very much for saving us from danger.
Hey, good work. You don't owe me for this, so don't worry about it. You should be more worried about your body. That supple body. Just worry. That damn assassin kept technicking your butt like a pest. What? Ooh, I did not make up that line.
Oh.
Hey, you look fragile, but you have a pretty nice body. Icing on the cake. This guy is my dude already. I would do unspeakable things to Mashu. I have no idea you could be so sturdy. Maybe a saber? No, you don't have a sword. Hey, Dig, what did you think of that? Without a doubt, he's an old pervert. Oh, hell no. He's an ally, maybe? Yeah, there we go. I love when people get mad at other people for calling the obviously hot chick hot. It's like, she's attractive. Don't say that, though. It's, okay, she's not hot.
From now on, let's get some information. He seems to be a decent heroic spirit.
Oh, so someone who wants to cut to the chase. What's this, some means of communication through magecraft?
Well met, caster servant. I don't know which heroic spirit you are, but we have nothing but respect and awe for you.
Oh, spare me your remarks. I'm sick of hearing them. State your business, weakling. Isn't that what you're good at? Whoa, that change in attitude.
I see, alright then. I get called a weakling from someone I've met for the first time.
Poor Roman. Well, it seems like it'd be useful to actually keep taking him for now, because we're getting 200 friend points gained out of him than we are for most people, only getting about 10 to 85, so I'll just keep using the guest servant for now. So that way I can do some decent friend summons later. By the way, if you're unaware of this, and actually you're free to correct me on this, but does the 0 star that hides in the friend summon, is he out immediately or did that come later?
And that's our current situation in Chaldea. Currently, Dig is the acting master, and in the middle of conducting field research. Let me confirm something. You're a servant from the Holy Grail War that broke out in the city, and the sole survivor?
If by that you mean I haven't lost, our Holy Grail War changed to something else entirely along the way. I don't know how it happened either. Engulfed in flames and the humans vanished, only the servants remained. Saber was the first resume in the Holy Grail War. This chap began rampaging like a tiger released from a cage. And by the way, that's not a spoiler. Saying someone appears in a banner is not a spoiler. Saying who they are is a spoiler. Archer, Lancer, Rider, Berserker, and Assassin were all defeated by Saber. The survival of the 7 servants, that rule of the Holy Grail War, is broken here.
And in the end you won, caster. Or rather, you're the servant who survived.
Yes, and any servant that was defeated by Saber became like those two, corrupted by the black mud. They and the monsters that sprung up like maggots started looking for something together. The troublesome part is that I'm the one of the things they're looking for. You see, the Holy Grail War won't end until I'm killed.
You and Saber the only surviving servants? Then if you defeat Saber...
Yes, that would probably end the Holy Grail War here, but I don't know whether things will return to normal.
I see you helped us, but in the end, it was for your own sake, huh?
You want to defeat Saber, but don't stand a chance doing it alone. That's why you zeroed in on us, right? That's right. Well, it's not a bad deal, is it? At any rate, it looks like we've got company.
Yikes!
There's no end to these guys. I'm telling you, there's nothing better than having allies.
It's the spooking skeletons again.
12 HP. Oh, Tamamo, you sweet child. Now there's 3 of them. Oh god, whatever will I do? Maybe if I'm lucky, I can actually get someone's noble Phantasm F. But they're probably still gonna die far too fast for me to do that. I don't think it's that he's off, it's just that this is the first mission of the game, so... I mean, what you're fighting isn't even that hard to begin with. Alright. Let's see how this shit flares in the English version. Show me something fantastical. Fotanre! Not my bones!
Sigh, things have settled down at last. True, we can't have a decent conversation like this.
We've had plenty of conversations. I think we're fine. My bad. If I'd been summoned as a Lancer, I could have finished off Saber with just one strike. Man, caster's just not for me. I don't like being a caster in a Holy Grail War like this. Is it hard being a caster if you were a Lancer? I guess if you were a Lancer. It's been known to happen, Senpai.
Some heroic spirits have the attributes of multiple classes. He is not just a spear wielder, but a high-level heroic spirit with qualifications to be a mage. I'm only speculating, but he must be one of the top servants, the kind that's featured in the magazine Vivian.
Ah yes, you said you were masters of an organization called Chaldea. I guess that's all I need to know. In general, servants tend not to get overly involved in problems outside of their own time period. We ultimately only cooperate as weapons. Your goal is to investigate the anomaly. My goal is to put an end to the Holy Grail War. We share mutual interests, so how about we join forces?
That is a rational proposition, but what if we do that? Who will be your master?
Well, that kid there, of course. It doesn't seem like you have the aptitude to be a master. I mean, you possess high-quality magical circuits, yet you do not have the aptitude to be a master. Is it a curse?
Oh, shut up! What do you care? Diglett Dig, he's in your hands. Use him wisely.
Then it's settled. The contract is only temporary, but I'm counting on you. That leaves one last thing, your goal. What you're probably looking for, the Greater Grail.
Greater Grail? I'm not familiar with this. What is it?
The land's true heart. There's indeed a singularity. It has to be that. But Saber is lingering around the Greater Grail. The remaining servants she contaminated too.
Berserker and Archer are the only ones left? What are those two like? Are they strong?
Well, Archer can be dealt with, if I'm with you. Berserker is the problem. Even Saber had trouble with that monster, but he won't attack unless you get close to him, so ignore him is one option. That's actually the worst option. The Berserker would take the most damage to do the most damage, so you'd be ignoring the guy who does the most damage to you. Killing the Berserker first would be the best way to go about it.
We'll team up with Mr. Caster to obtain the Greater Grail. Mr. Caster, could you show us the way?
Skip the mister, I'll take you there. This kid here will decide when to make our move.
Much obliged. Then we shall resume the search. I'm counting on you, Diglett Dig.
Alright, 1 second, guys. Give me like 2 minutes. I gotta go wash my hands real quick. Whew. There we go. Sorry about that. Just brush my teeth and wash my hands real quick. I was drinking some soda and I don't know. It's got that shitty feeling in it where your teeth feel like crap and it was getting hard to talk, so Got that fixed real fast. Toward the Greater Grail. Oh wait, I was like, they have the fighter version of her already? No, it's just the crappy version of her. And I'll probably end this stream at the end of the first chapter. It seems like a pretty good, like, you know, start for the English version. And since there aren't too many chapters in the first one, we only got like 5 or 6 nodes left. I'll probably end it then. Also, it'll let me do the full download of the game so we can have it look prettier. That's the nice thing about the earlier chapters. It doesn't, you know, go on for... Jeez, man. In between, like, what was it, like Camelot and Babylon? It was like 20-something hours and like 4 separate streams. Woo! Take it easy, Toppa Snap. Good luck, man. Well, you know what I mean. And we're gonna go to the end of, you know, when we beat whatever this is. Renan, it's heights. Starting to tire rush. It's a hand! Holding a ball, that can only mean one thing. Free experience! Oh my god, like... Camelot was crazy, but I think actually Babylon went on longer than Camelot. That also might have been a part, though, to me dying to that swamp monster for like 2 hours. Good luck on your rerolling, friends. May the light guide you. That's actually pretty close between the two. I'm glad somebody timed it. I thought it was longer because I know Babylon was 4 streams, but then again, Camelot, that last one I did was like super long. Dude, I can't wait for this game to actually get up to Camelot, because their story's going to be super interesting to me when I can actually read the damn thing. Is Japan on maintenance right now or something? Or is there a reason you're not on your Japan account? Last time I was on my Japan account earlier today, since we beat Solomon, I was able to do the challenge quest in the event. I had no idea the challenge quest was like all 3 of the ogres and the berserker chick with like 2 to 3 health bars apiece. That sucked. What'd you go? Everyone's just busy rerolling. Yeah. The rerolling process for any game, man, it's rough. You tell yourself it's like it won't be bad at first, but then it just like it drags on and on. You still don't have what you want, and it drags on and on. Yeah, that was the first time I ever did see the multiple HP mechanic, I guess. She doesn't have more HP than her max one, because she has a million HP with 2 additional health bars, so she has 3 million at max, so... It's just instead of doing that massive health bar, they just gave her multiple. And yeah, I'm gonna still play my Japan account, because we have to beat, the next thing following Solo Man, the EOR. The English version's here for me to just know what the hell the story was about.
Unknown coordinates, X5.
Knock, knock, knock.
Hey, Dig the Dig, it's pretty obvious that Kirilite's looking depressed. You were her master, aren't you? Do something to cheer her up.
Could it be... ... Alright, let's do Could It Be.
Could it be? Yes, I'm ashamed to say this, but... under your command, Senpai, I have gained enough experience. And yet, I'm still unable to unleash my noble phantasm. I don't even know how to unleash it. I'm like a defective servant. Merlin dog noises.
Oh, so that's what was bothering you. You have such a strong sense of responsibility, Mashu. But I don't think that can be settled overnight. After all, it's a noble phantasm. If a heroic secret weapon can be mastered within a day or two, then servants wouldn't be that special anymore.
Of course, we can master something like that immediately. After all, heroic spirits and noble phantasms are the same thing. If the young lady here can fight as a servant, that means at the very moment you can use your noble phantasm. And yet you can't, which simply means your magical energy is not circulating right. Let's see, maybe enthusiasm? No. Perhaps you're too reserved? Anyway, I'm sure it's because you don't have to yell out when you practice.
Really? Really?
Merlin dog noises.
Hey, don't yell all of a sudden. You're gonna burst out my eardrums, seriously. Sorry, Director, but Caster said we should shout.
No, that was a metaphor. Well, at any rate, I see you have enthusiasm. Diglett Dig, you heard the young lady. Do you mind if we take a quick detour? Don't tease her, she's an innocent girl. Detour, what kind? What? I'm just talking about special training. It won't take long. I'm a caster right now, so leave the healing to me. First, we'll start off small. Let me inscribe some misfortune-bringing runes. Okay, we're done. Oh, that was fast.
What are you doing? Why are you inscribing runes in my coat?
Even if something targets you, you can take care of yourself, right? And look, here they come.
You glowing blue eyes.
I don't know what you're talking about. Director, get behind me. You too, Senpai, prepare for battle.
Alright, that should be enough. To put it simple, a noble phantasm is part of a heroic spirit's instinct. It's hard to use if you think too much. Therefore, you must first use up all of your energy, young lady.
Man, I'm a genius.
Maybe you're an idiot. Woo! This isn't a cure, this is an extreme measure. So I guess we're just in training for this. Training quotes. Remaining enemies 5. Oh boy. They're not talking about the different server. I'm guessing someone probably deleted the spoiler already. Because I could still see it in my chat. Those two servers they have coming out in Japan right now, man, they're just so over the top for both of them. One's like a massive, like, MILF with giant tits, and the other one's just a tiny little loli, as flat-chested as possible. It's like... Could there be a possible middle ground? No. It has to be an extreme either way. Oh, thank God. I was like, are we gonna have to listen to chat every single time? That's a lot of talking.
6 skeletons remaining.
Ooh, there we go. This is the best part about not having a freaking webcam. I can take off my shirt and not be like, why is this guy stripping? It's like, I'm not stripping. It's just, it's like 400 degrees in my house right now. Yes, just in time for an NP. Oh wait, they're dead already. I really do enjoy when they make like these quests that are like 6 battles long for a single treasure chest or something. It's a bit excessive. I'm not in the desert, it's just, it's very hot here in Nebraska. It's probably like, it's humid out, it's dark, it's probably close to like 100 degrees out there. It's just like, I can feel the internal heat in this house. It's just like, I'm slowly melting alive. This will be okay though. Skellington, hello. Oh, dude, I hear you on the JP farming. So yesterday, in preparation for the stream earlier, where I fought the final boss guy, like, I leveled... Actually, it isn't what I leveled. It's just, I think I did the 40 AP cost experience stage close to 60 times. I just simply couldn't do it anymore. It's just like, I can't farm this any longer. Even with Arash, like, suicide bombing the first wave, and then, like, an AoE friend killing the second wave, fighting a single wave, it's just like, I can't farm this experience any longer. Like, I'm just gonna fight the guy. Screw it. Like, I can't do this. Level up! Here we go. Oh no! I lost my guest servant guy. A heroic idiot. Well. 3 CS, 1 CQ. Hey, that's Saint Quartz I had to use. That was nonsense, because that final boss tricked the crap out of me doing that.
I can't go on. Any more back-to-back battles. I'm sorry, Caster. Rather than test my will, please me some solid theories.
You just don't get it, do you? Did I miscalculate? Oh well, let's cross that bridge when we get to it. Okay, I'm your next opponent. You don't have to hold back because we're allies. I'm not gonna hold back when I kill Diglett Dig.
What are you talking about? Are you crazy? What does Diglett Dig have to do with this?
The servant's problems are the master's problems. Did I mention that when I shared the same fate? You've had the same thought, right, Diglett Dig? When the young lady can't stand anymore, it's your death.
Master, please, stand back! I won't be a hindrance for Senpai. I won't!
That's what I like to hear. Alright, so let's have a real servant battle.
It's time for a true test of skill and will. Oh yeah!
Significantly increase its allies for 1 attack for 1 turn. Give it to the kitty cat. Because the kitty cat always goes meow. Whoa! My kitty! And there you go. Back off the cat. I'm sure a lot of people have their older animations.
Aunt.
Okay, it's time to finish this. Burn to the ground with your master. My spell is the coffin of flames, a giant of verdant thorn. Retribution, a shine that will purify human misery. Befall the wicker man, and behold as both good and evil bite the dust.
Damn, boy.
I must protect. I must unleash it, or everyone, even if it's fake, even if it's just for now, I have to unleash it properly, or everyone will disappear. Ah!
Noble Phantasm unleashed. Lord Chaldea. Increased defense 3 turns. Increased defense with overcharge and apply incoming damage cut for all allies for 3 turns. Not bad. Have a good sleep, buddy.
Sleep well, my child. Oh, Did I manage to unleash my noble phantasm?
Oof. I knew you'd survive that, but I never thought both you and your master would walk out without a scratch. Be happy. Wait, no. Praise her, Diglet Dig. That young lady there is without question a first-rate heroic spirit.
Senpai, just now.
Man, both of these sound pretty brash. Right, cool, you did good. Yeah, great, whatever.
Yeah, that was amazing, Mashu. Merlin dog noises.
That was surprising. I didn't expect her to learn a noble phantasm that soon. Mashu was never someone with such a strong will.
That's because you got her all wrong. You may call the young lady here a protector. There's no point in teaching a bird to swim, is there? You have to teach a bird how to fly high. That's actually not a bad analogy. Although, she didn't get to obtain its true name.
Right, even though I can unleash my noble phantasm now, I still don't know its true name, nor the true name of the heroic spirit. That's fine, even if you're inexperienced, even if you're only temporary. Your very wish unleashed your noble phantasm. You didn't have the slightest desire to obtain a true name, to become one of the chosen, to become a true heroic spirit. That's why your noble phantasm responded. Ah, what an inspiring story, just like a fairy tale. Director? Don't mind me, I'm just teasing. I'm pleased that you're able to use your noble phantasm now. But it's inconvenient to use without a true name, right? I'll think of a good spell for you. Since it's Persuado deployment of Noble Phantasm, let me see. Yes, we'll call it Lord Chaldea. Chaldea is a name that's meaning for you too. So to activate your spirit origin, that's a good spell for you, right? Yes, thank you, Director.
Lord Chaldea, yes, I like it. That's a perfect fit for you, Mashu. Did the desire to try it out, they're getting it only human nature. Caster, would you be Mashu's sparring partner?
Yes, of course. I was holding back before, but even so, her defense was impeccable. As someone with more experience, I'll hammer the basics of Noble Phantasm into your head. Diglet Dig, young lady, are you ready?
Yes, please.
Mortal Kombat! Dun 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 dun.
Oh man!
Stop murdering Tamamo!
白かった。君、悪くなかったよ。
Hey, another 5 things. Nice. Everyone's getting burnt out and re-rolling. You poor souls. What's in the box? Some experience. Some other shitty experience. Some other shitty experience. Some shitty experience. Some more shitty experience. Well, what would also help Tamamo is if I leveled her from level 1, which I'm going to probably do right now. Yeah, have some levels. Become level 12. There we go. That should stop you from at least being just, like, immediately just obliterated because reasons. That's exactly what we're doing. We're feeding the kitty cat. Enemy class inclination. By forming a party based on affinity with the enemy class, you can be more... Oh, Jesus. What a tip. Once again, don't cross a busy street with traffic. You'll get hurt. Thank you. You had a great tidbit you want to share with the class? Oh no, a dragon-tooth warrior. Much different than normal skeleton, this one's got a big-ass cleaver. Oh, I feel much less noob now, are you kidding me? I don't really foresee the game, like, I guess, throwing any curveballs at me, at least maybe until London or so. It'll be interesting to say overall, because I couldn't say that immediately, because, like I was saying earlier, a lot of what happened the first time through is I just had friend servants that were super high level carrying me through everything. I don't really have that opportunity this time, so maybe some of the earlier chapters will be a little bit harder. But the prologue obviously isn't going to do anything, like, phenomenal. Yeah, the McDonald's hot coffee incident. You know, that's a pretty famous incident that actually has a lot of, like, wrongdoings on both sides, because people remember that and they think, like, the coffee's hot, and the lady who spilled the coffee herself sued McDonald's, and they're like, she sued McDonald's, she should have known the coffee was hot. But apparently the coffee she got was, like, well above, like, I guess, the temperature that the coffee should have been, and it spilled between her legs, and she was an older lady at the time, so she had to get all sorts of skin grafts and all sorts of medical procedures, so she sued McDonald's to pay for those medical, like, procedures. But it's pretty famous because people are like, oh man, don't spill hot coffee, no shit. Oh, it's the Dragon-Tooth Warrior, this time dual-wielding. Much stronger than before. Of course everybody loves Merlin. Win the game on easy mode, pick Merlin. I don't know why I picked him as a quick card at the end there. That was silly. That was just one of those brain farts. It's like, why did I do that? Yeah! Just you wait. When I get this goddamn arrow out of my eye, I'm coming for you fuckers.
Double Dragontooth warriors. Oh no! What in God's name could I possibly do? We're screwed beyond all possible reason. We're done for. If only I had listened, it wouldn't have come to this. And now we'll have to die to some crappy skeletons. Or will we?
You know, when I finished with the chapter, what I was gonna do, I was gonna do a multi-summon just to kind of like, you know, just for people in the stream. But I don't actually want to do that now because if I pull another 5-star, I think people may riot on me, so I'm just gonna not do that quite yet. Level up, boo! Meanwhile, in the dark cavern of nothingness... The Greater Grail is back here. It's a little far back, so don't get lost.
This place looks like a natural cave. Did this always exist in Fuyuki City? Probably. It's only half natural, half man-made. It's the underground workshop expanded by mages over a number of years. Anyway, Caster, I forgot to ask you something important. Do you know Saber's true name? It sounded like you fought several times.
Yes, I know it. Anybody who gets hit by Saber's noble phantasm will find that bastard's true name. The other servants were all defeated because Saber's noble phantasm was that powerful.
A powerful noble phantasm, is it? What was it like?
The sister sword of the Sword in the Stone. It's the most famous sacred sword in your time period. Does it start with an Excalibur? Oh, look at the... Oh my god, it's a heavy reveal! Oh shit! The Sword of Promised Victory, Excalibur, wielded by King Arthur, the proud King of Knights. Huh? Archer! Ah, speak of the devil, or shall I say the faithful follower. As always, I see that you're still the loyal knight. I don't remember becoming a follower of anybody. I'm just here to chase away unwanted visitors. In other words, you're the gatekeeper. I don't know why you're protecting Saber, but let's end this here. Isn't the game that never ends boring? For better or worse, we need to move the pieces forward. From the way you talk, I think you'd understand the circumstances, yet you were still absorbed by your own desires. You still haven't changed despite being a mage now. In that case, I will knock some sense into you. Ah, big talk for a mere archer. Hey, what are you standing there for, young lady? He's an archer. Without your shield, I won't have the time to cast my spells.
Right. Sorry, I was just out of it for a second there. But no problem, I can do this when it comes to guarding. Leave it to me.
It's the crackling bones of skeletons. You didn't think you'd fight the other guy first, did you? Oh, no.
And Lily's gonna be on the team soon. It's just, we're really limited by, team cost early on, so she'll be the next one on the team when it's possible.
Meow. Fatal battle.
The Shadow Archer. Cloaked in shadow, who could this mysterious fellow be?
That's a lot of resist going on. I keep clicking the master skill because I'm thinking about Japan when I'm like, okay, I'm going to switch the teammates now. Oh, that's right, I can't do that. Yeah, ascensions aren't going to be very fun early on. That's for damn sure.
Rose Whip!
Yeah, no. Even I actually know who this person is. It's like, who could it be? Tamamo Cat! No! You killed my cat, you son of a bitch. I will never forgive you for this! Wow. That's pretty impressive. This guy survived both their noble phantasms this early on. Shit. She may resist him, but it's only 1,000 damage with 2 defense downs. She should still kill him. Yeah. Medea, rapid words of the divine? Ask the translations, man. No idea. High-speed chanting? Well done, Mage of the Flowers. Who knew her noble phantasm could be utilized that way? Goodbye for now. Hey, it's time for you to take a hike. This young lady and I will take down the sacred sword.
I'm glad you trust me, but don't you think I can guard against it? I've heard about the sword of King Arthur. My fingers are trembling. It seems too much for me.
Oh, I'm gonna just leave that one alone. From where I stand, you seem to be the perfect job for it. That shield will never shatter. If you were to lose, it would be because the young lady messed it up. If you let go of that shield, your master behind it will evaporate him instantly. Whoa! Let's not be evaporating. Listen, don't think about beating the sword. All you need to think about is protecting your master. That's right, up your alley, no? Well anyway, leave it to me to finish off Saber, and just do what you need to do.
Right. That advice would be of great help.
Have we actually been getting 200? Yeah, we have. Hold on a second then. False attendance writing, increase your debuff resist. Nah, that's not that great. Increase your C-star drop rate by 50%. Okay. If you're looking for like decent craft essences and some early on experience, the friend summon's really good for that, so you don't have to rely on obviously the court summon for everything. So early on, since you're not really getting that many friend points from people, just keep using the guest servant because it's giving you plus 200 plus an additional 75 with the craft essence you put on the person. That's not a bad trade, to be honest. Now, I know the decent ones are only 4 and 5 star up, but remember, this is early game. Like, you don't really have access to a lot of those things. So for people who just need, you know, craft essences just to have, it's not a bad freaking trade-off. And remember, if you put 4 of them into a craft essence and you max it out, you can essentially make a 3-star craft essence as useful as its 4-star counterpart. And the same with a 4-star into a 5. use Kaleidoscope, for example. Like, if you have 5 of those, the 1 tier under Kaleidoscope, you'll still get 80% of your Noble Phantasm if you have 5 of them at least.
Meh.
We all deserve some nice luck. Oh yeah. I got lucky with her. I got Attila, whatever the hell you want to call her, on the second reroll. I rolled once, and I actually, the very first time I rolled, I could have gone with the account. I didn't get any 5-star servants, but I got 4 5-star craft essences. And some of them were pretty decent, so I was really tempted. I was like, I'll just throw the account away for now, because I can actually get a decent 5-star servant later. And then the next account got me her and Tamamo Cat, so it was like, 1, I got Tamamo, who I always want, and then 2, I got a 5-star, so it was like, let's just go with it. I'm not going to spend the entire night re-rolling, why bother? That was sort of my thing. Like, honestly, if I got Joan of Arc again, I would have taken her, because I've grown a strong liking towards Joan of Arc. She allowed me to just do so much in this game. I mean, Christ, she almost sold the final boss herself. I don't even have enough to do a multi right now. At least I don't think I do.
Got 1 of 3. More skeletons. Spookier than ever. Blah, 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 blah.
Also, so maybe they didn't clarify in this, but remember the 4-star we're gonna pick or something? How exactly does that work, or have they really elaborated on that at all? I'm sure a lot of people would really like their free 4-star. Me included, because I think there's another 4-star I want. Learn Moon Runes in one night, or you get 10 5-stars of choice? Probably learn Moon Runes in one night, because the 10 5-stars of choice would be nice, but learning Moon Runes would allow me to play so many different things and just have such an easier time with just everything in general. Ah, gotcha. Because a lot of people were asking me that earlier, even on Twitter. They're like, what about the 4-star you can pick? And I'm like, I honestly don't have a clue. Like, I remember them mentioning it, and then, like, no idea. They'll release the news at a later date. Pretty nice quotes of them. You can have a character you want! Sweet, how do we get it? We'll tell you at a different time. Oh, so bait me now, baby. It's just defense up, so screw that. Ain't no one got time for that. We coming! Did somebody call in a walking scarecrow? Yep. To be honest, I'm gonna probably not pick Hercules because I know everybody wants to pick him and I know how good he is, but I don't know. This seems like the pick everyone's going for, so I'm not gonna go for him. I know how good he is and I really don't need him to beat the game, so I'll probably pick somebody else. And yes, this isn't an A stream, at least for now. Yep, and I don't really need to solo the whole game again. All for Tamamo. Well, number one here's got the right idea. All in for Tamamo, no matter what it takes. Time for the Greater Grail. This will be our last break. Is there anything you've left undone? No, I'm ready. Can we go back to the base first? Let's do this. That's good to hear. I just like masters who can't make up their minds when push comes to shove. You're still a rookie, but you've got the most important thing a pioneer can have. The divine luck to grasp fate and the ability to make decisions. Don't forget how to be reckless. People like that are the ones who get blessed by the stars. I don't know what you're talking about. Whether we forge ahead or go back, we need the rest first. Doctor, are you checking vitals? Dig looks paler than usual.
This doesn't look very good. It's because of the unexpected servant contract. You never used your magic circuits and now they're running at full capacity. It's probably putting stress on your brain. Mashu, set up camp. It's time to make warm tea with plenty of honey. What? Okay.
Got it, Doctor. I think tea time is a good idea.
Oh, feeding yourselves before the final battle? Then maybe I'll go hunting for some wild boars. We're in a cave! Whatever.
I'm sure they're already around here. Besides, forget about meat. If you must get something, go make it fruit. Woo! I'm stuffed. That was great. Thank you, Director. Again, your level of preparation astonishes me.
I just happen to have them. Citrus isn't effective against headaches, but that aside...
Would you like seconds, Director?
Yeah, but would you like seconds? No, I'm full! But from now on, remember that I like coffee more than tea.
What is happening?
No, that's not it. That's not what I wanted to. Oh, forget it. The work you've done so far has been passable. As the director of Chaldea, I have to give you credit. Humph. What's that look for? I'm sure it's a fluke, but right now you're all we got. What I'm saying is keep it up and you might hear praise from me yet. I know that even a third-rate gator could do first-rate work.
You're just a fourth-rate duelist with a third-rate deck.
Alright there, Kaiba, calm down.
Whoa, well, admitting that Dig did a solid job, have you eaten something sweet?
Romani, if you got time to be flapping your gums, use it to send Dig a supply or two instead. I would feel bad if someone failed because they were ill-equipped, especially when they've been doing their best.
What's this? Feel bad? How kind of you. Director, does this mean you're finally opening up your heart?
Idiot, I mean pitiful, pathetic. You couldn't even tell that?
Well, I never grew tired of watching young men and women interact. Although when it comes to young women, Director, you're not really...
Is that right? Certainly, Director's older, but I feel like we have similar taste. I feel affection for her.
What are you going on about? I told you before that you're all just tools to me.
There, see? Even the shadow-like monster agrees with me.
Huh?
Ah! Mashu, hurry up and get rid of it! It's gonna eat me! It's gonna eat me!
And I have no idea when Kaiba said that. It's just, that just reminded me of it right there. Because of the third-rate, first-rate comment. I was like, alright there, Kaiba, calm down. When Tabo attacks like that, she's just like Gucci Goo. It sounds like someone saying like Gucci Gucci Goo.
Yokano.
Sumani or Shovel? I don't actually remember those two guys. I apologize, but until I kind of learn their names here in the English version, I'm still not going to remember a lot of these guys. I don't actually... Sumani. Give me some sort of characteristics I can remember them by, and I should be able to recall them. Dragon Sword, dude. Okay, thank you. I know. The cat is so cute, I know. I'm so happy I got her. Whenever they bring out the pick 4-star, however that works, if they actually let you pick it and it's not like this random banner of 4 stars you roll from, you can pick Tamamo Cat, so... Yodai, ye ko ke heta heo, se o se tokurai. Level up. There's always tomorrow, don't give up hope yet. I mean, it sucks not getting the reroll you want, but remember, you're not sort of like, you know, trapped in doing it forever. The reroll you want will come with time. And even if it doesn't, I'll have some rerolls up for offer for people, just for people to have later, so... If you see a reroll you want that I drop, just feel free to have it. Did someone just say Tamakan is a no-go? Ooh. Dangerous.
What is it doing at this national island in the Far East? Is that a reactor?
According to our data, it was built by an eminent family the alchemist calls the Eisenbergs, who apparently didn't belong to the Mages Association and were solely made of homunculi.
Sorry, that's it for the chit-chat. This lady has noticed us. Oh, hey, Saber! Yikes! I completely forgot about this!
Woo! Unbelievable magical output! Is that really King Arthur?
No question, she seems to have changed somewhat, but she's the King of Britain Arthur, wielder of the Sacred Sword. Her genders are different than the legend, but she had her reasons for dressing like a man in Camelot. I mean, you can't assume the throne unless you're a man, right? She must have had to pretend to be a guy for family reasons.
Oh, game story. Great job pulling that out of your ass. Yeah, that's the reason King Arthur's the girl. Tell me more.
I have an idea of who's behind that. It's mentioned in the legends, but Merlin really does have terrible taste.
Huh? Are you right? I thought this person was a man, but it's a woman.
Don't be fooled by her appearance. She's a monster. Her power is not a muscle, but a ridiculous amount of magical energy. Every single strike is massive. If you're not paying attention, the top half of your body will go fly. Whoa! Please no.
Basically, just think of her like a human rocket. Understand, I'll fight back with everything I got.
Good. If you defeat her, the anomaly in this town will disappear. Listen, that includes both me and her. After that, it's your job. I don't know what will happen, but do the best you can.
I see. You've got an interesting servant with you.
What, you can talk? You were just maintaining your silence all this time?
Yes, and you were being watched the whole time you were chatting. I merely acted as a scarecrow.
But it's interesting. I'm curious about that noble phantasm. Be ready, strange girl. This sword shall test the truth of your shield.
Here she comes, master!
Well, same option. Yeah, let's fight together!
Yes, Mashu Karai, here I come! Oh, dude, it's the grand battle music!
Nicely done. Taking that some Subcaliber Excalibur bullshit. By the way, if you're new to this game, if you hear this music that's playing right now, besides this battle, pretty much every battle that plays this music, you will have your ass probably handed to you. So when you hear this music, know that shit's going down. God, I love this song so much. Tabo Cat! Oh my god, double crits immediately. Ow! Yeah, let's put the Sword of Endless Righteousness down for 5 seconds. Damn, lady. Yeah, that's right. I don't know what it is. When I pop evade on people, they come to you like glue. They're like, must attack the evading person. Give me back my kitty. Meow. This is like a good chigu. Got her. So like I said, I mean, it's the prologues. Don't expect, like, you know, it to be super hard. Just know when that music plays, shit's going down. Hey, 5 Saber medals. Right on. We must let them go sometimes. I'm so glad I'm growing up in all of your eyes. Unbeknownst to me, I seem to have weakened. I slayed my hand at the very last moment. I was going to defend the Holy Grail to the end, but I lost because my tenacity wavered. Ultimately, no matter how my fate changes, I will always meet the same end if I'm alone. What's that supposed to mean? Bastard, what do you know? Eventually, you two will realize it. Ireland's Child of Light. Grand Order, the battle to obtain the Holy Grail has only just begun. Hell yeah, I should play this game, it's great! Hey, wait, what do you mean by— whoa! Oh crap, I'm getting sent back too! Damn it, I don't like this, but whatever. Kid, I'm leaving the rest to you. If there's a next time, try to summon me as a Lancer. This is probably the most well put together gacha game in existence, and I say that seriously. Besides the actual shittiness of the rolls, that's the only criticism in this game I would probably throw at it is, you know, like a gacha, you'll have shit rolls, but for storytelling and gameplay wise, this is probably the highest tier you're gonna get. Confirming both Saber and Caster have vanished. Does that mean we've won? Yes, you did a fine job, Mash. Diglett Dig, the director must be so pleased. Hey, where's the director? Grand Order. How did that servant know that name? Is something the matter? Oh right. Well done, Diglett Dig, Mashu. Several points are unclear, but let's call this mission complete. First, let's retrieve the crystal. It's the reason Saber became abnormal. It's clearly the reason why Fuyuki City became a singularity. Yes, an immediate retrieval. What? Well, I didn't expect you to get this far. Beyond my plan's expectations and my own tolerances. Master Candidate number 48. It was my mistake to naively overlook you as an improbable child. Professor Leff? Leff? Professor Leff, you say? He's there? Is that Romani I hear? So you survived as well. I told you to come to the command room immediately, but it seems you didn't listen, honestly. Trash, you can't even follow orders? Just the mere sight of it makes me want to throw up. Why is it that humans always try to avoid their preordered destinies? Baxter, fall back, please! This person is dangerous! This isn't the Professor Leff we knew! Leff, you're alive! Thank goodness, without you, I don't know how I could protect Chaldea! Director, no! That man is— Uh-oh. Come on, woman, don't be dumb. Hi, Olga. You seem well. Looks like you've had a rough time, too. Oh boy, something bad's gonna happen.
Yes, that's right, Left. The command room blew up. The city's in ruins and I can't return to Chaldea. I'm going crazy from all these unforeseen complications. But it's okay, as long as you're here, we'll be fine, right? That's how it's always been, right? You'll help me this time too, won't you?
Yes, of course. Honestly, all these complications have irritated me. And the biggest complication is you, Olga. I set the bomb right under your feet, yet you still live.
What? Left, what's that supposed to mean?
Sorry, you're not actually alive. You're already dead. Your body, at least, long ago. Trismic has thoughtfully transferred you to this land after you'd become residual thoughts. You had no aptitude for ray shift while alive, right? You can't teleport while you have a physical body. Understand? You only gained the aptitude you so desired after you died. That's why you can't return to Chaldea. The moment you do, your consciousness will vanish.
What? I'll vanish? Wait, I can't return to Chaldea?
Indeed. That's too sad of a story for you. Let me show you the fate of the Chaldea that you devoted your entire life to. Damn, dude. That's cold.
What is that? Chaldea's is bright red? It's a lie, right? It's just an illusion, right, Lef?
It's real. I've connected the dimensions for you. Having the Holy Grail allows me to do so. Now behold, descendant of Amniosphere. Behold your folly. Not a silver or blue representing human survival remains. Nothing but a burning bright red. That is the outcome of this mission. Isn't it wonderful, Mary? Once again, your incompetence has brought forth tragedy.
Don't be absurd. I'm not responsible. I didn't fail. I'm not dead. Who are you? What have you done to my Chaldeas?
It isn't yours, honestly. What an annoying girl you are.
Well, something's pulling my body across space.
I told you, this place is now connected with Chaldea. I could kill you now, but there's no grace to that. I will grant you your final wish instead. Go ahead and lay hands on your treasure. Think of it as the benevolence on my part.
Wait, what do you mean, Left? My treasure? You mean Chaldeas? No, stop, please. Chaldeas, a high-density body of data? A territory of dimensional anomaly?
Yes, no different from a black hole, or perhaps a sun. Well, either way, a human touching it would be a hellish disintegration on the molecular level. By all means, have a taste of infinite living hell.
No, someone help me, help, please! I don't want to die here! Because I've never been praised. I've never been praised by anyone. Why does this always happen to me? No one ever valued me. Everyone hated me. No, stop. No. I haven't even accomplished anything yet. From the moment I was born, I've never accepted by anyone. Director.
Jeez.
No, don't, Senpai. If you approach that man, you'll die the same way.
Oh, impressive for a demi-servant. You sense that I am fundamentally different life form. Shall I reintroduce myself? My name is Lef Leonor Flores, in charge of the year 2017 to dispose of you humans. Are you listening, Dr. Romani? As a friend who studied magecraft with you, let me give you some final advice. Chaldea is finished. You humans have reached the moment of your destruction. Professor Lef, no! Lef Liner! What do you mean? Is it related to being unable to see 2019? It's not related. It's the reality that is the end. Unable to observe the future, you babbled that it had disappeared. That was truly wishful thinking. The future didn't disappear, it was incinerated. The moment Chaldeus was dyed crimson. Your end is certain, your era no longer exists. Chaldea's magnificent magnetic field may be protected by Chaldea, but any outside of it will face the same fate as Fuyuki City. So that was it. We didn't lose contact with the outside world due to interference, we simply lost the outside world itself. You really are perceptive. A shame I didn't kill you immediately. But that too is a futile resistance. If the time within Chaldea passes 2018, it will be wiped from the universe. No one can change the outcome now. This is a rejection of humanity by human history. You didn't perish because your inability to evolve, no. Did you perish due to the war with foreign species? Rather, it was your own foolishness, your incompetence, because you lost the grace of our king. Like a bunch of worthless scrap paper, you'll be burned away without a trace. Ah, is this a singularity at its limit? Curse Saber, if you just obeyed, you would have been allowed to live. Even when given the Holy Grail, she caused trouble by wanting to sustain this era.
Farewell, Romani, and you, Mashu, candidate number 48. Believe it or not, I have other things to do. My enjoyment of your destruction ends here. Now be swallowed by the dimensional warp, but I'm not that evil. I'll allow you to say a final prayer.
The underground's cavern's collapsing! No, the cavern wasn't stable in the first place! Doctor, perform an emergency ray shift! At any rate, we can at least save Senpai!
Understood, I'm already doing it, but I'm sorry, it may collapse faster than I can fix it. If it does, then what you do on your side, I mean, we could survive in a space for a few dozen seconds, right?
Sorry, but please shut up, Doctor. I'm so mad, I'm about to lose my cool.
Just hang on to your consciousness. If we don't lose that, I might salvage...
We won't make it!
Mashu, this way!
Senpai, your hand!
Hey, it's one lady.
Alright, you're a good boy. Want something to eat? Nuts or maybe fish? Not sure if you're a cat or a squirrel, but that's okay, you're pretty cute.
Erlen cat noises. Dog noises.
The hero is awakened. There, that's how a main character should be. Good morning, Diglett Dig. You're conscious now?
Who are you?
You're not thinking straight yet. This is the first time we've spoken directly like this. What? Are you shocked that you woke up to the sight of such a beauty? Understand, but I'm used to it. I'm Da Vinci, a Chaldea collaborator, or perhaps the third summon heroic spirit. Anyway, we'll talk later. Somebody's waiting for you. Go to the command room.
Someone's waiting? Roman?
Romani's waiting too, but he's not important. Geez, there's someone else. She's the important one. Guess you're not used to being the main character yet.
Merlin dog noises.
See? Little one says so too. Come on, time to get up, Diglett Dig. From here on, you'll be the center of this story. The choices you make will probably save us all. Just like the multitudes of brave souls who weren't remembered by history as they saved humanity. You've been given a role to fight, not as a hero, but as a human walking a path that was preordained by the stars. Good morning, Senpai. I'm glad to see that you're okay.
Good morning, thank you, Mashu.
I should be the one thanking you. I was able to stay conscious thanks to you.
I'm all for your reunion, but could you bring your attention here, please? First of all, congratulations on surviving and completing your mission, Diglett Dig. Well done. Well, the situation was forcing you gradually. You bravely faced the challenges and overcame it. That earned my respect and appreciation. Thank you, Mashu and Chaldea were saved. It's a shame about the director, but we've no time to hold the service. All we can do is grieve. Damn. Listen, we must defend humanity in the director's place. That's how we play her tribute. I got the report about the crystal from Mashu and what Left said. From Chaldea's state, what Left said was true. We can't contact the outside world. The staff who let Chaldea haven't returned. I fear humanity has already been destroyed. Chaldea seems to be the only place outside of the normal timeline. Perhaps it's staying on the timeline right before the collapse. Think of it like a colony floating in space. The outside world is dead until we do something about this situation.
Is there something we can do?
Of course. First, I want you to see this. We tried scanning Earth with the resurrected Shiva. It's Earth of the past, not the future. The Fuyuki Singularity was destroyed thanks to you. But we hypothesized that the future was unchanged due to another cause. The result being... this distorted world map, a newly discovered dimensional disturbance against which Fuyuki fails in comparison. They say changing the past changes the future, but you can't overthrow the future by slightly altering the past. History has the power to heal itself. You might be able to save a person or two. But the end of that era will still end with its definite result unchanged. But those singularities are different. These are humanity's turning points. What if this war didn't end? What if this Neville voyage wasn't successful? What if this discovery was wrong? What if this nation couldn't become independent? The ultimate decision point to determine the current state of humanity. Destroying them is like causing the foundation of human history to crumble. That's what these 7 singularities are. The future had already been decided when these 7 singularities formed. As Left said, humanity doesn't make it to 2019. But we're different. Chaldea has yet to reach that future. Do you understand? Only we can fix this mistake. Now we have a chance to return the singularities to normal. So here's the deal. Race shifted to these 7 singularities and get history back on track. It's the only way to save humanity, however, we are still powerless. All other master candidates are frozen. Mashu is the only servant we have. I realize you're being forced in this situation. Even so, I'll still say it. Master candidate number 48, Diglet Dig. If you wish to save humanity, if you wish to save a future beyond 2018, then you alone must go and face these 7 singularities in human history. Are you prepared to do this? Can you shoulder the burden of Chaldea and humans' future? Of course. Thank you. With those words, our fate has been decided. We will now carry out the preparation of humanity as laid out by Olga Marie, former director of Chaldea. Our objective is the protection and recovery of the human history. Our search target will be each era's relic and grail. Our opponent is history itself. Many great heroic spirits and legends will stand against you. Challenging them is an act of blasphemy against the past. To save humanity must defy human history. But this is the only way to survive. No, the only way to take back the future. No matter what sort of end awaits us. To reflect our determination, we shall abandon the original mission name, First Order. This is now Chaldea's original mission, the Grand Order. In this name of the magical world's highest order, we will take back our future.
Yeah!
Flame contaminated city, Fuyuki, Prologue. Order complete.
Bond, level up. Server profile has been updated. A new voice has been added to my... Oh, wow, a new voice.
A new voice, you say?
Quest queered. You got the Holy Grail, ×1. Caster Chu Chulin has been sent to your present box. Sank Quartz has been sent to your present box. Unlock the ability to register your favorite servant. It can be configured in the servant details. Blah, 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 blah. 100 Years War of the Evil Dragons, Orleans. Oh, by the way, I think this only does this at the start, but upon completion of the first city, they give you 10 quartz. I don't think this happens anytime except for after the first time you beat the city, so enjoy the 10 quartz they give you.
Yeah, man.
Looks like he's still a caster. Rip. Oops, I guess this time it materialized as a caster? Oh, it's you guys. We met before, right? Alright, guys. We'll probably call the stream good there. I wanted to stop at the end of the first order, and we finished the first order, so I hope you guys have been having fun with the English release so far, with all the re-rolling and all that. We'll have plenty more to come, and no, I'm not stopping the Japan one or the English one, and neither one's my quote-quote main. It's just now I have 2 games to play, one I can understand, and one I'm far enough in that I can get vague hints from. And also, learning the English version helps me so much, because in the future I just know instinctively what people do. But anyways, thank you all for watching. It's been fun talking with you all tonight. I hope you enjoyed the first order. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Take it easy now.